All right, welcome to Southside Christian School in Greenville, in the area of Greenville, South Carolina, sort of Simpsonville, sort of Five Forks. This is AC Flora at Southside Christian. We will be underway in, it looks like, 27 minutes. But Alex is here with me. He's just not immediately here with me. But yeah, he'll be joining me on the broadcast. And I think I'm going to go ahead, because the music's somewhat down right now, I'm going to go ahead. Oh, there it goes again. I thought I had a break. Okay, maybe
1, 2, 3, 4.
Actually, while the PA announcer is talking,
check.
I'm going to go ahead and call my dad. Let's see. All right, hopefully he has his volume turned down.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Hey, Bo.
Hey, is the volume down on your TV?
Yeah, check volume now.
Excellent. So how's the stream look so far? It's
really good. It's good, clear picture, and voice sound effects.
Okay, excellent. It looks a little weird because like the sun is actually, if I back up, the sun is kind of like falling in the background, but I have it kind of I have it a little overexposed. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I wanted to call you when there was a break in the music, but they turned the music back on.
Good.
So, oh wait, Alex is coming. He'll give both of us a preview and the rest of the stream a preview. So we got
live without me?
Yeah, we got my dad on live.
I feel very offended.
They turned off the music, so I was like, oh, I can call my dad now.
Wow. So I go down to see my dad. Hey, Mr. Rose. Go down to see my dad, and Jeff just says yes.
Oh, your dad's here now. Okay.
That's why I was talking to you down
awesome.
there. Jeez.
All right. So actually, let me put on some background music real quick.
All right.
Okay. Sure.
And let me turn that down just a little bit. And Alex is going to give us a little preview.
Enough.
Yeah. What do you think? Like just broad picture. We'll go into details in a little bit. What do we expect tonight, Alex?
I'm gonna translate what Coach Floyd told me before the game. He wants to, well, if I can figure out the word, I just completely lost the word. Basically, with a little more detail of explaining, he wants to be very clean tonight.
Yeah, no mistakes.
No mistakes.
Yeah.
They want to limit. We talked about in pregame. You know, you guys have seen it on stream the last couple weeks. We've gotten out to really good starts, and then there's a little lull in that middle of it.
Yeah.
It was really evident against last week against Chapin. A little less against Westwood. That lull came in the third quarter. Chapin, it was about the middle quarters. Coach Floyd said, let's eliminate that lull. Let's stay locked in. And he said, honestly, you know, with how good of a start we had against Chapin, he's like, a lot of players just lost interest really quickly. So
yeah. So Dad, what do you think about how the season's gone so far? 2 wins.
2 wins, no losses, right?
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
Yeah,
that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't win them all until you win the next one.
Yeah, that's right. So
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed the stream.
Yeah, I tell you what, I hope we don't lose the momentum we had last night. That was just a heartbreaker. We had the momentum, we had the electric beat, and we just lost the momentum. So
Yeah,
hopefully we'll have that out today.
That was JV against Lower Richland.
JV,
Yeah.
So hopefully we keep it up and stay steady all the way.
Yeah. I hope so. That's what we're gonna look for.
Okay, good deal.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, take care.
All right. Bye. All right. Turn off Bluetooth. Okay. Yeah, that was my dad. All right. We're gonna mute for a second, and then we will be back probably when there are about 15 minutes left on the clock, because they are playing music kind of loud here. But we'll be back in a second. All right. I
Ladies
said
and
music's off, and then the music came back on.
Of course, right on time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into beautiful upstate South Carolina. A little cooler than the Midlands and a little different scenery as we took 85 all the way up, and we are now in Simpsonville, South Carolina, my hometown, as we're ready to watch AC Flora look to go 3-0 in back-to-back seasons as they they travel up to Southside Christian for a first-time ever matchup on the gridiron. It's the Sabres and the Falcons in Game 3 here of this 2025 high school slate. Of course, both teams a little very different starts. We'll break into that more. But before we get started, we want to give a special shout out to Radiker Law, because winning doesn't stop with the verdict. Radiker Law can be your partner in both trial and post-judgment proceedings, from serving as co-counsel at the trial level or on an appeal to guiding you through collections and damage control strategies. The firm provides the strategic support you need to secure your success. Let them handle the research, writing, and arguments so you can focus on the bigger picture. To learn more about how Drew Radiker can help, visit radikerlaw.com or contact Drew at 803-500-0891.
Excellent.
And we also like to give a special shout out to our Game 1 sponsor. While Jeff is going to be helping out the Southside live stream, I'm going to give you a special shout out to Mill Pond Steakhouse. Step back in time at Mill Pond Steakhouse, where rustic elegance meets southern hospitality in beautiful, historic Boykin, South Carolina. Nestled just a short drive from Columbia, discover a serene dining experience unlike anything else in the state. Savor certified black Angus beef, low country seafood specialties, and favorites like marinated rack of lamb while enjoying breathtaking views of the historic Mill Pond. Experience top-notch service where everything is just perfect. Reserve your table today at millpondsteakhouse.com. Welcome back, Jeff.
Yeah, thank you. It's good to be back.
Good to be back here.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us at Sabres Stadium.
I think we're about to do national anthem, so we might just step away for a second. No run out for AC Flora today. So we'll just be watching the south side, I guess, run out, or watching our huddle, either or.
And join us for this evening's opening prayer and remain standing for our national anthem. Offering this evening's opening prayer is Southside Christian School's elementary school principal, Mr. Eric Alfrey.
Please bow your heads with me as we pray. Father, we thank you for this beautiful evening to enjoy together. We thank you for the student athletes from Southside Christian School and from our guests, and we pray your blessing on each one. We ask for safety for all. We thank you for our coaches, and we just ask you would bless and use them. And the officials, Father, we pray that you would be glorified in all that's done this evening. And we thank you most of all for the Lord Jesus, who loved us so much that he gave his life that we could have eternal life by believing on him. And we ask this in his name. Amen.
And now, here to perform our national anthem, please welcome 3 of Mr. Alfrey's students who are performing as Simba, Nala, and Timon in the upcoming Sabre Playhouse production of Lion King Kids. 4th grader Ethan McLean and 5th graders Charlie Ray Holtzbach and Nikki Varican.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night
Awesome.
It was incredible.
So 4th and 5th graders from Southside Christian School.
The elementary section.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That was awesome. You know, no bands, so it's a little smaller school for those who are from the Midlands tuning in or anywhere else in the state. Southside Christian is a 3A school that got moved up recently. They used to be 2A, but really dominated and had all their success at the 1A level because of how small they were. Of course, the realignment just recently made, you know, a lot of schools have to change, and Southside Christian was one of those teams that got bumped up from 1A to 3A.
Yes. Awesome. Yeah, apologies to the cast members of The Lion King, but I had to turn some background music on. I don't think Disney would appreciate me including Lion King music on the stream, but
Probably not.
but we did get to hear them singing the national anthem. So.
Did a great job. Well, okay, maybe a small route for Flora. Looks like we're no tunnel, but they'll run out nonetheless.
Yeah, we don't have a helmet.
I know, we need a helmet.
We do.
Why do we not have a helmet, Jeff? If we
We're
have,
we're a Richland One school.
if Yater's listening, we need a helmet. Cool helmet.
We'll put definite fiction on the helmet.
Definite fiction on the helmet.
Definite fiction helmet. God, that'd be a lot more money than my lacrosse team.
Oh, yeah. So, no, we're looking forward to tonight, of course, in a first-time ever matchup, Southside Christian AC Flora. About an hour, 45-minute drive for me and Jeff. The football team got the same time here as us, around 4:45, right,
Wait,
Jeff?
that's not
Or
right.
no, we did not get here at 4:45.
No, 5:45.
5:45, and they left at 3:15. About a good 30 minutes after us.
Yeah.
That's I'm pretty sure Johnny Cash isn't on the stream, is
Yeah,
it?
yeah. It's not gonna be great.
That's
All
cool.
right,
That's not fun.
we'll be right back.
took away the Johnny Cash song.
Yeah. I can't play Johnny Cash on my stream.
It wasn't
I really like that song.
It was a really cool walk-in. Oh, never mind.
It's back.
We
that's
jinxed
all right.
it.
We'll keep ourselves on. We'll just play a little background music. Let me turn the background music just
Yeah, so
down a little
while
bit.
we can wait for a second, we can look at our captains from left to right. Blake Patet, KD Daniels, Grant Hill, and Monty Lafitte are the captains this evening for AC Flora.
Right.
I'm gonna have to do some intelligent research in about 3 seconds to figure out who the captains for Southside Christian are this evening.
I love being this height away from the field, though.
This is like perfect. I love
Yeah.
this. Especially now that the sun's gone down. I was wearing sunglasses before the game because I was like, this is not ideal. They're right in my eyes, and I got no chance. All
Yeah.
right, I believe I got them all. All right. So we'll go from technically left to right. The far man number 1, that is DJ Lee. On his left hip, Ethan Rose. Right behind them is the offensive lineman Ben Bobo. And then Nigel Rock, big number 5. He's been one of the players that's been shooting up the rankings. It's actually not Rose, it's number 6, Keldon Rona. Excuse me. Looked like a 0 from here.
Wait, it's a 5?
It's a 5, yes.
Okay.
So from left to right.
Oh, I see a 6 and a 5.
Yeah, DJ Lee, Keldon Rona, Nigel Rock, Ben Bobo are the captains this evening for Southside Christian. I mean, as Jeff made the comment, look a lot like Chapin, but I don't remember there being this much dark blue in the uniforms. That was more of a baby blue and gray.
Yeah.
However, dark blue has been utilized very heavily tonight for Southside Christian. 3 minutes till technical game time, or walk out momentarily as the Falcons will come up to the upstate in the next really 2 weeks. You know, this week against Southside Christian. Next week we go to Lawrence. Got to go 3-0 though of Coach Floyd, emulating that in our pregame interview, saying, you know, it's nice to start 2-0. You got to win these games. And of course, as I emulated the Coach Anderson last week, South Point comes no slower. 3 weeks till they come to Memorial Stadium, the number 1 team in 4A. But until then, got to take care of business, and Southside Christian is next man up on the Falcons' schedule.
All right, good night for football.
Great night for football. Sun is setting. It was about mid-90s when we got here. Now it's just down to 81.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like a breeze that you couldn't describe as cool or warm.
Correct. And they have like a covering over their fence, so my papers are staying still, which is awesome. This is like, this is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, smaller school, you know, not the biggest stadium, but very nice streaming setup for me and Jeff.
Yeah, I prefer stadiums like this. The only thing that would make it better if there wasn't a track around it, but
We were talking on that the way up. You said the ones without tracks are a lot cooler than the ones with tracks,
100%.
just for streaming purposes, not for how the stadium looks in itself.
well, it's also like for people in the stands. Like
Yes.
if you're closer to the action, it just makes it better.
You feel like you're a lot farther away because of that track.
Yeah, that's why I like it when we're back at AC Flora. Yeah, it's a shame when we don't have bigger stands there. but
Memorial.
We're like right on top of it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the ice is a lot of fun to stream from. Is that what you're talking about? Or Memorial, either or.
No, at AC Flora.
Yeah,
like,
the ice.
Yeah, the ice.
Yes. The ice is one of my favorite. Oh, I missed the coin toss.
Yeah, we always do.
We're receiving via Monty Lafitte. As Monty signaled to Coach Floyd.
Most teams like to defer. I like to receive. I'm pretty sure.
I feel like I like to defer. However, in certain situations, I like to receive. Set the tempo on offense.
Yeah.
Let your offense set the tempo for your defense. If you go out with a 7-point lead on defense, it's a lot more hype than going out with a 0-0 ball game.
Yes. All right, let's see.
This is also not stream friendly.
Get your popcorn. We're putting on a show. All right.
With a big popcorn bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very not stream friendly here for.
Wait, not straight friendly?
This is Metallica.
Oh yeah. I don't know what they're doing. We're just gonna keep the background music
We're gonna keep
on.
talking and keep background music over. Southside Christian with 2 very non-stream friendly music for us. But however, they've been very friendly. Of course, special shout out to Southside Christian for letting us make the trip up here, as we are looking forward to hopefully a great game.
Oh, wait, they got smoke. We're gonna show them too.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
You gotta appreciate the smoke. Yeah, slide your table this way. Come this way.
Oh, you good? You moved all my stuff out of your way. You got some important stuff over there. Here come the Falcons.
Oh, yeah. Quan with the
Welcome back, Quan, after a ejection game 1 in quarter 1. He's missed the last game in 3/4. Looking forward to seeing him back in the backfield with Roper. And you know, we talked about pregame a little more. I want to go back on the word I forgot. Coach Floyd said he wants his team to be polished after these 4 games, especially tonight. You know, we have, again, a little low in these last couple games. He wants a 4-quarter performance. I couldn't agree more. And polish was a word he used to describe what he wants his team to be, as well as his quarterback. Last week, Roper Wensky, as I told Jeff and Coach Floyd, they both agree with me. It may not have been those stat eye-popping game that Roper's had. However, in my personal opinion, I think that's the best I've ever seen Roper Wensky look on the field, making some incredible passes, most notably to Azel Banag, which another kind of comma on that one. Azel Banag grilling in a tough catch between the pylons, and then Charlie Scott made a nice catch as a nice throw from Roper. So Roper looking polished. He needs 110 yards to eclipse 6,000 career passing yards. We're hoping he gets it very soon here. As Southside Christian will go from right to left, they'll do the kicking honors here to begin our game. Number 81, Jack Campbell, the freshman, will be the one to boot it deep. Falcon return men, Kendall Bird, Azel Banag back at their own 10. Kendall actually back at his own 7.
Did, when you were watching Huddle, did they try any onside kicks?
Not that I saw,
Okay.
but of course, there's not many other times you want to bring it out except in a big-time game against one of the top teams in 4A. In the media pool, AC Flora ranking at number 4 in 4A. Southside Christian, after moving to 3A, just 2-8 last year, they come in 0-2, looking for a signature win after their promotion to 3A. Falcons looking to start the year 3-0. Let's do it. Southside Christian, AC Flora, Sabres Falcons underway. Ball is booted deep. Fair caught by Charlie Scott. The up man makes the fair catch right inside the 20, and that's where we'll begin. So Charlie, they're going to give him right at the 20-yard line. So that's where AC Flora in the offense will come out. It's Roper Wensky, as I said, the senior sensation. You can't really say enough. All-state football, all-state baseball. Now his 3rd year at the helm of the Falcons offense. Last week was a success, a 48-6 win over the Eagles of Chapin, snapping a 2-game losing streak over Chapin. Now he looks to improve to 3-0 as we're trying now go undefeated in the non-region. Well, here we go, 1st and 10, backed up at our own 20, going from left to right. The Falcons in their white and red bottoms.
Bottoms?
Whatever works.
Hands.
In the shotgun, Wensky gets the snap, looking long, got a deep shot to Josh Davis at the 50, just overshot him and hit the 48. Davis a stride behind in coverage, the defensive back, D. Glenn. So Josh Davis, one of the people we may want to get more into the offense. Only 1 reception for 2 yards last week, but Jeff and I talked a lot earlier, and I talked to Coach Floyd, and he said it's going to be pretty hard trying to get everybody involved. Never going to be easy every game. So Davis will go off, and so will Azel Banag, who got the start. It'll be Spinney coming in. And beautiful sunset in the distance as well. It'll be 2nd and 10 on the Falcon 20-yard line, left to right on the near side hash. Pistol, Wensky, a stretch handoff to Simmons, left side, gets tripped up in the backfield. Looked like it was the defensive back, number 2, Cole Brincati. They spot him down back at their own 19. Quickly, 2 plays. Not in the way AC Flora wanted to start. Student section making some noise, Jeff.
Yeah, they've got good atmosphere here.
So 3rd and 11 on our own 19. In between the hashes, shotgun, left side, caught, no, dropped by Kendall Bird. An uncharacteristic drop for the senior. On a comeback route, Wensky hit him right between the numbers. And it'll be a 3-and-out for the Falcons. The comeback route, I believe, Bird is working against the defensive back, number 1, DJ Lee. Quick 3-and-out for AC Flora. As now, of course, Roper Wensky will step back and become the punter. He's back on his own 4-yard line. The returners for Southside Christian, Fortuna and Rona back at their own 45. Wensky gets the snap, he'll punt it away, hits just shy of midfield, and it'll check up there, going back towards the 45. Falcons will finally jump on it, and they will spot Southside Christian plus territory on the Falcon 46.
1st down, Southside Christian.
So last week it was number 1 DJ Lee running the offense. This week, as I kind of thought maybe they're gonna put a new wrinkle, that's number 8, Max Bright, the quarterback on JV, getting the start, 1st and 10 between the hashes on the Falcon 46. Shotgun handoff to Lee, comes in motion from bottom to top. He takes the jet sweep up forward and gets a nice carry toward the 40, where the Falcons finally drag him down. Ball comes out late. No ruling by the officials. Are going to say he's down. Tackle made by Brandon Williams, the linebacker. Gain of 6 on the play.
Two's coming in.
So it is Max Bright, the young quarterback for this team. 2nd and 4 on the Falcon 40-yard line, going from right to left. 10:42 to go here in this first quarter, but officials will blow it dead and maybe talk the fumble over.
No, it's knees.
Oh, knees. Well, of course, we've seen that a lot from AC Flora. This one will go in favor of the Falcons, as it'll be Cole Brancati coming off the field. Nigel Rock will come in.
It's nice to see it called outside of Richland 1.
Very, very different. So it's bunch formation, 2nd and short, 2nd and 4. On the shotgun handoff right up the field, going to be their running back Rose, who gets stuffed behind the line of scrimmage. Isaiah Watson, as well as Nasir Walker, combined on the stop. Gain of nothing on the play. And it was actually Fortuna who got the ball. They look very similar. It's hard to see the numbers from this far, but so gain of nothing. It'll be 3rd and 4. So 3rd and 4, a lot of substitutions here for Southside Christian. Play clock under 10. 3rd and 4 on the Falcon 40-yard line between the hashes. Shotgun for Bright. Rhodes on his right hip. Man comes in motion from top to bottom. Now they're going to hand off to the left side. A hole, and he breaks 1 tackle. Rose continues to trudge forward before he goes down at the Falcon 34-yard line. Tough run from Rose. Broken arm tackle. Finally stopped by number 9, I believe, Brandon Williams. It will move the change for our first down.
That's a Southside Christian first down.
6-yard run for Rhodes. She spotted at the 34. So it is 6 yards. 1st and 10. Southside empty set. All receivers to the left side. On the Falcon 34, looking for a screen play left side. It's Lee who got the screen route, tackled immediately by Williams. Gain of about 1. He got to the Falcon 32 is where they spot him, so gain of 3 actually. They get him all the way to the 31. Wright's first completion. So pickup of 3, 2nd and 7. Game clock at 8:40 here in the first quarter. Wright with 2 running backs in the backfield, 1 on each hip in the shotgun on the left hash. Hands off, free up the head to Lee, tries to pick his way forward. He strings forward for a couple yards before Williams again wraps up on the tackle. Brings him to turf after a gain of around 4. And mark him at the Falcon 27. So a 4-yard pickup again from Lee. It'll be 3rd and short, 3rd and 3. They need the Falcon 24-yard line. They're on the Falcon 27. Between the hashes and the shotgun. It's Bright with the right man on his hip is Rose. He'll take the snap. Bright hands off to Rose. He'll try to cut it back to the right side into a sea of white. Gain of nothing on the play. And guess who? He's been everywhere. Brandon Williams, as well as big number 8 Jordan Davis, the middle linebacker, combined in the stop. It'll be 4th down.
7's coming in. 7's coming in. 0's going out.
Southside Christian will stay on the field to go for it. Big time stop here for the Falcons. They need to get off the field, get their offense back in. 7:30 here to go in the first quarter. Scoreless game so far. Southside Christian 4th and 3. They need the Falcon 24. They're on the Falcon 27 between the hashes. Shotgun with 2 running backs for Bright. Hands off to Lee to the right side, cuts it back upfield, runs into his blockers. He gets right to the line of game. Going to be a tough play. And they're going to say he is short. Isaiah Watson, Monty Lafitte combined in the stop. Katie Daniels, Caden Brown all in there as well as Brennan Williams. Lee comes up just a yard short. He gets a pickup of 2, and it's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, after the 3 and out, you kind of had to stop him there.
So you do not want Southside getting any momentum, and the Sabres are stopped at the Falcon 25. They need a 1 extra yard. So a 2-yard pickup for Lee, and now the game flips over again. A lot of players play both sides for this Sabre team. Falcons will start on their own 25 between the hashes. One receiver either side, pistol formation for Roper Wensky as Quan Williams behind him. Roper gets the snap, play action pass. Looking for a deep shot left side, got Charlie Scott near the 50, over the shoulder grab at the 40, just tripped up at the 35. He had a step, he beat his man in coverage. Was number 6, the safety, Keldon Rona. A big time game for the Falcons as they move the ball 40 yards.
Keldon Rona on the tackle for your Saber.
And there's Charlie Scott, the leading receiver for AC Flora. His first catch of the night. He's now close to 200 yards in the season, came in with 151. Falcons have it on the Saber 35-yard line, left to right, 6:40 to go here in the first quarter. Handoff straight up the gun in the shotgun. It's Quan Williams who runs right into a brick wall. Helmets fly as Quan does not give up an inch. It will be Nigel Rock who met him. A pickup of just 2. They spot him at the Saber 33-yard line. Nigel Rock has been a man shooting up rankings for apparently Prep Zone, I believe, or that's one of the South Carolina recruiting rankings for football players. I follow a lot of baseball stuff, learning to get some football stuff. He's one of their biggest risers as Rock now in his junior year. 2nd and 8, Falcons on the Saber 33-yard line, close to the left hash. Wensky changing the play at the line. One receiver either side in the pistol with 2 tight ends to the right. Wensky will get the snap, dropping back, looking left side. Gonna be a go route to Charlie Scott on that far sideline, over the shoulder, incomplete. Hit the hand of Charlie Scott. His white glove could not reel it in. In coverage was Keldon Rona yet again. Seems like they're gonna match up the safety on Charlie Scott.
All right, Saber fans, you know what to do.
Well, Roper now needs 70 more yards for the 6,000 mark. Can't get it on this one play, but we'll see if he can get it here toward the end of the first quarter. 5:50 to go here in the first quarter, scoreless game. Falcons a 3rd and 8 on the Saber 33-yard line between the hashes and the gun. Wensky takes this to snap, hands off straight ahead to Quan Williams, and he's tripped up. Short gain on the play. Tackle made by Ben Bobo, the senior. Only a pickup of 3 for Quan Williams, and now it's 4th and 5. Got to imagine, Jeff, we're going to go for this one.
Yeah, I'd be shocked if we didn't.
Yeah, especially after, I believe, the shot on 2nd down, the handoff up the middle, 3rd down.
I'd like to see us roll Roper out a little bit.
What's
maybe
up?
See Roper roll out a little bit toward Blake's side, maybe.
Get him mobile. Cover 0 here for Southside Christian. Play action rolling out to the right, just as you called it, Jeff. Roper looking at the flags, got Banag at the 25. We got the ball, go to the 20, to the 15, Nords the 10 before he's wrapped up. It is Rona, the safety, who's been everywhere, but Azel Banag, his first catch of the day, after a great one catch last week against Chapin, moves the chains.
Yeah, that's what I would have called.
Exactly, 19-yard pickup for Banag, first down for AC Flora as they're just outside the in-goal mark. So pistol formation, play action from Roper. Azel Banag came from up top to the bottom, one of those flat plays. DB broke in, Roper dumped it off to Banag. So 1st and 10 at the Southside Christian 11. Now looking for a swing pass left side. It's Simmons trying to break one tackle. Gets past one man, sidesteps another to the 10 before he's taken down, speared through by number 4, Aaron Gilliam, the safety. Pickup of just 2 as they mark him at the Saber 9-yard line, but timeout as a Saber is down on the far side of the field. Well, Jeff, not the start we really wanted. A 3-and-out start on offense, and Southside Christian got a first down, looking to make a big 4th down conversion, came up a yard short. Now our offense starting to click.
Yeah, no, it was a good stop by the defense. Would they start the ball on our 45, something like that?
46, believe it or
46,
not. And they got all the way down to the 20 before
they
were tripped up.
So that one first down.
One first down and then a stop. Of course, Azel Banag, we talked about Azel. That's why we had the injury time. We could talk about him a little more. The Harvard commit. We talked about his catch last week, how great a throw and a great a catch it was. You know, the athlete, as they list him on the depth chart. And right there, he shows you why. Get the ball to him in space. He's really explosive, Jeff.
Yes, he is. Yeah, and that pass, it dropped over top of double coverage, perfectly hit Azel in stride. Yeah, that's all you want. Players up, but slowly coming back toward the sideline.
That looks like the man I've been calling a lot so far tonight, Keldon Rona.
Yeah.
The safety Rona has made a number of tackles, I believe 3 already on the young night. Seems like he's getting help off the field. Hopefully he'll be back in the game, but Looks like an ankle injury for Rona.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine Southside Christian would have a ton of depth. Being a private school.
Only about 10 people on the bench here this evening.
Yeah.
With JV playing yesterday, a lot of kids did not make the game here for today, so.
Yeah, hopefully Rona will be all right.
Big loss for the Sabres, as it's now 2nd and 9. They gave him a gain of 1 on the swing pass, not 2. They marked him back a spot after originally getting him to the 9. So 2nd and 9, Falcons on the Sabre 10-yard line. Left to right, 5 minutes here to go in this first quarter. Scoreless so far. Falcons trying to change that. Wensky in the gun on the left hash. He gets the snap looking left all the way. Pump fakes, got a man in the end zone. It's it's Batet who has it in the back of the end zone. And the Dartmouth commit scores his first receiving touchdown of the season. Stop and start easy does it. 6-0 AC Flora.
All right, I feel a little bit better.
Just a little bit. Well, you might have noticed Batet, 2 touchdowns on the ground. His first touchdown through the air. 9-yard pitch and catch from Wensky to Batet. Stop and start for the Dartmouth commit. And they just go right past the Sabre DBs. Grant Hill, the captain for this evening, on to kick the extra point. Bad snap, Roper controls it, and Grant Hill puts it up and through. 7-0 AC Flora, 4:50 to go. That's an impressive hold from Wensky. That snap looked like it was behind him. He had to reach out a little bit.
I mean, he's been really good, really sure-handed. But I guess unsurprising. All-state second baseman.
All-state second baseman, all-state quarterback. He started all here at AC Flora.
I'm gonna put some background music on real quick.
As I was talking to my dad before the game, I said, yeah, he's got his options of what he wants to do after high school. He's got a number of them. Again, polished was what he looked last week. The only pass I don't think was polished today, he overthrew Davis by maybe half a step.
Yeah,
but
it wasn't bad. Yeah.
No, not enough to be like, whoa. It was a nice throw to Charlie over the middle of the field, and a really nice throw to Blake, but the route was shown off. So we've seen Grant Hill do it all. We see him boot it deep. We see him pooch kick it. And last week, of course, brought up the onside kick against Chapin. Southside Christian playing right around midfield. Seems like the tape did get through to the Sabres.
They're leaving a lot of space in between those lines.
You make a good point, Jeff. The front line's at the 50. The next line's at the 30, 25-yard line of Southside Christian.
For a kicker like Grant, who can place it, in between those lines.
And then between the middle and the back line, there's another 20 yards. Back line's back at the goal line. Grant Hill will do his first kick, and he boots it way deep to the back line. Nothing we don't usually see from Hill. And we take it in by, it looks like Rose, who's trying to pick his way forward. Gets up to the 20 before he's spun around and tackled. Picked up by Josiah Morris. Tackled him at the 21, and that's where Southside Christian will start their second go-around.
To the 21-yard line, first down, Southside Christian.
The defense came up with a 4th down stomp last time out. Now we'll see what the Southside Christian offense will do with a 7-0 deficit in favor of the Falcons. He'll be right back out there on his right hip. Looks to be Ethan Rose going from right to left. They start at their own 21-yard line. A false start on the left side of the line. It looks like the left guard was the one they're going to call. Left guard number 59, Cannon Hins.
Will now be 1st and 15 Sabres, all being placed at the 16-yard line.
So back them up 5. Southside now back up to their own 16-yard line, going from right to left. 1st and 15 for the Sabres in the gun on the far hash. And another flag flies pre-snap. This may be illegal motion. False start yet again. This one may have went against number 53, Noah Cisneros. So back-to-back false starts, 1st and 20 for the Sabres, backed up on their own 11-yard line. Again, far hash. One receiver down low. Now receiver comes in motion from top to bottom. They'll hand it off to the near side, trying to cut his way forward. It is Rose trying now to spin through some tackles, and the Falcons corral him after a pickup of maybe 1, and they flag flying late. That was Brennan Williams, the defensive lineman, who first greeted them. Then Isaiah Watson, Peyton Bishop helped clean the play up. Pickup of 1 now for Rose, but that could change quickly as the flag flew late.
Yeah, I have no idea what this was. Oh, hold against them. Okay.
So That's now the third straight Sabre penalty.
So do you move him half the distance, or you just take the?
I just think you take the down.
Take the down. yeah.
Personally, I think at this point you take the down. No reason to make first and, yeah, we do decline it. No need to make first and 25 rather than a second and 19.
Yeah, that's right.
Pickup of 1 for Rose, so it's now second and 19. Sabres on their own 12-yard line. Shaking some rust off myself, I guess.
It was a long drive.
Shotgun for Bright. Rose on his right hip. 7-0 lead AC Flora. 4:30 to go here in this first quarter. Bright gets the snap, hands off to the left side, running Rose. He sidesteps. No, it's Bright who kept it, but he gets tripped up. Isaiah Watson, the defensive lineman, made the stop. It looked like it was going to be...
Yeah, it didn't look like Watson was going to be able to get him. He was on the ground.
Max Bright, a great play from the young JV quarterback who's playing starter here tonight. I thought it was in the hands of Rose. Bright kept it, only got a pickup of 1, or it looks like 2 yards is what they give him, so got to the 14. What a play by Isaiah Watson.
Yeah, just kind of reached his hand out.
Because Bright could have kept running. He had some space, and no one except for Watson really caught on. So 3rd and 17 for Southside Christian. They had the ball on their own 14-yard line, and now a timeout called by first-year head coach Jonathan Guess.
Let's get an ad read.
Get an ad read. Oh gosh,
Yeah.
you're throwing me for some loops over
Why
here.
not?
We want to give a special shout out for our sponsor for Tonight's Stream, Radical Law. Are you struggling with complex legal arguments? Radical Law provides expert support for trial and appellate courts. The firm specializes in appeals, motion practice, and co-counsel services, offering meticulous research and compelling briefs to strengthen your case. Rely on the expertise of Drew Latiker to help you navigate the toughest legal challenges. Contact Drew at 803-500-0891 or drew@radicalaw.com for a consultation. Visit radicalaw.com to learn more. All right.
Excellent. So last night, I had Drew read his own ad copy. he brought Scotty to the game. He did a good job. Yeah, that was awesome. He unsurprisingly knows what he does.
Shocker. I wonder why.
Yeah.
All right. So 3rd and long for the Sabres. They're backed up on their own 14. They need their own 32. So 3rd and 18 in the gun. Bright gets the snap in the shotgun, rolling out to his right, the wide open side of the field. Flag flies, deep shot to the right sideline. It falls incomplete, out of bounds. It was one-on-one action. Azal Banag, the DB in coverage. The intended receiver was DJ Lee. That ball flew way out of bounds. Flag flew right around the line of scrimmage.
A hold or lineman downfield, one of those two, I guess.
I'm not sure. It was a hold on Southside Christian. A face mask on the defense.
Offset. Wow.
Offset. We saw that last week in the Ohio State-Texas game, and they played that. Could have been a safety for Texas. Instead, if you remember, the helmet came off, and it was a no play.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't remember.
I know you didn't watch the game. You were not one of the 16 million people that watched that game, Jeff.
Go Gamecocks.
It's an impressive win against the Hokies. So yet again, 3rd and 18 for the Sabres on their own 14-yard line. They need their own 32.
They lose a player? Oh.
Bright, the quarterback, was coming back on. DJ Lee down low. He was the intended target last play. Azal Banag, the Harvard commit, right on him. Empty set. Bright all alone on the left hash. He'll get the snap, rolling out to his right now, looking back left to Lee. Banag in good coverage. He steps up in the pocket, trying to run around. He gets away from Bishop, still running, looking forward on the right sideline before he's dragged down behind the line, sacked on the play. Bright trying to get away. The Falcons finally make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Wow.
I believe it was Jordan Davis finally making the stop.
Yeah, his receivers needed to be coming back to him. He actually bought a lot of time, the quarterback did, yeah.
He did, and it was not enough. So tackle made back on the Sabre 2-yard line, or 12-yard line, loss of 2 on the play. So 4th down, punt unit is on for the Sabres. The punter will be Emerson Buhner. Back up at his own 50. Own 50. Shy midfield is Blake Patet.
Just Charlie back?
Oh, it is just Charlie back, you're right. A low line drive kick and his Patet. Okay, I was right. Don't make me second guess myself, Jeff. But a line drive kick out of bounds at around the 35-yard line of the Sabres. Not the best punt from Buhner. Well, they're going to keep walking all the way to the 41-yard line. Looked like it was a little less, and they finally then decide it is the 40.
First down coming for AC
The Falcons force the Sabres to go 3 and out with 2:44 here to go in this first quarter. 7-0 lead for AC Flora as they'll come back on for the third time here this evening. Roper Wenski already had 7 passes, 4 for 7 for the senior. He's in the gun with Quan on his left tip. 2 receivers down low, 1 on the top on the left hash. 1st and 10 from the Sabre 40. Safety's very far in for the Sabres. Now Wenski dropping back, looking long, deep shot over the middle. Nobody home. Looks like Kendall, late flag. Looked like Josh broke off his route, but I was shocked by the late flag call. Looked like Rose in coverage against Charlie Scott, the speedster, and it's
Pass interference.
not going to go in favor of the Sabres. Well, again, Kelton Rona, number 6 for the Sabres. He's been on Charlie so far. They understand the speed of Charlie Scott. Even that ball looked like it was going to fall incomplete. They free 15 yards, really gets the Falcons a business as they move to the 25.
Yeah, good job by Roper stepping up into the pressure. And
Pressure was conversion, and Roper stayed in with the blitz. 1st and 10 on the 25 of the Sabres on the left hash. Wenski in the gun, takes the snap, looking to the left side, we go out to the far sideline, just out of reach of Kendall Bird, incomplete. In coverage, Aaron Gilliam, the junior DB, that one is sailing high. It'll be 2nd and 10. You know, Jeff, it always throws me off when we're this close to the field because you forget how loud the student section can be.
Yeah.
And I got a great coach here on my right for AC Flora who's trying not to impede myself. He gave a chuckle. 2nd and 10 in the gun. Wenski hands it off to Simmons, trying to pick his way forward. He does not get anywhere. Stone wall for the Sabres. First man to greet him behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like it was Aiden McGowan, the defensive lineman. Got back just to the original line of scrimmage. So it'll be 3rd and 10.
All right, Sabre fans, you know what to do.
Wenski 80 yards through the air. It's 3rd and 10. Made him get a little more on the Sabre 25 on the far hash in the gun. Wenski dropping back. He's looking to the left side. A gun back. Oh my goodness, was that catch made? But Nag straddled the sideline, kept the feet in bounds, and reached way out of bounds to reel it in. 10 yards exactly for a 1st down. That's a highlight reel, Jeff.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Wenski threw that ball before Benag got his head around, kind of looked back. All of a sudden, it was all reflex for Benag, just stuck his hands out, and just like sticky glue, made the catch. So 1st and 10 on the Sabre 15 left hash, and now offside penalty. Falcons go hard count, and it will be jumping offsides. Ben Bobo, the defensive end.
Penalty is offsides and goes against the Sabres.
Of course, he was being lined up against Juice. Yeah, maybe try to get an early start against big 6'5", 290 Juice Thompson.
It's tough to get around.
Very tough. So 1st and 5 for the Falcons. Knocking on the door on the Sabre 10-yard line left hash. 1:20 here to go in the first quarter. 7-0 lead for the Falcons. In the gun is Wenski. On his right hip is Simmons. He'll get the snap rolling out to his right. Looking for the end zone. It's Batet yet again diving. He made the grab. Touchdown, AC Flora on the near side. Batet with his 2nd reception, 2nd touchdown. This time a 10-yard pickup. And just like that, it's 13-0 with 1:06 to go. As I said, Batet had not had a reception in the end zone this season. Now he has 2 on his 2nd catch. The Dartmouth commit on a corner route coming near side, sliding and making the grab. It'll be Grant Hill on to kick the extra point. Good snap, good hold, extra point up and good for Grant Hill. The senior captain took a tumble at the end, but gives the Falcons the 14-0 lead here over Southside Christian.
All right, let me see if I actually have that saved. The other thing is, I think I might need to fix the audio on my replay screen. Let's see. Yeah, I do need to fix the audio on my replay screen. I don't have the right PreSonus thing set up over there, but I'll fix that at the end of the quarter probably. All right, good start so far.
This is what you wanted. I mean, you know, obviously 3 and out, not the ideal start for AC Flora, but after back-to-back touchdown drives, Falcons in the driver's seat. Southside Christian in a really big offensive drive. I mean, this is kind of to keep them in the game here early, or else if AC Flora gets the ball back, a 3-score game. Not what you want to see against a very good 4A school. Return men back around the goal line yet again, 20 yards between each line. We'll see if Grant Hill, the kicker for AC Flora, tries to pick his spot. He'll run in and he'll just boot it to the deep line, rack it around the 10, coming up to return it. Looks like it's going to be number 7 Fortuna running it near side, and he breaks a tackle to the 30, and now finally tag team at the 31-yard line. Trayvon Gary and DJ Johnson combine on the stop at the 32-yard line, but Nick Fortuna, a nice return, sets the Sabres up at their own 32-yard line. So the Sabres start on the near hash, going from right to left, just under a minute to go here in the first quarter, trailing 14-0. They have the ball on their own 32 as the JV call up Max Bright, trying to work the offense, and now official timeout. No, timeout AC Flora. First timeout of the half for AC Flora.
All right.
So while we have our now second real timeout of the first quarter, we're going to step in to want to thank our sponsor, Mill Pond Steakhouse. Discover why Mill Pond Steakhouse is beloved by locals and visitors alike. Located in charming Boykin, South Carolina, the restaurant combines rustic elegance with southern hospitality for a one-of-a-kind dining experience. Though their steaks are Mill Pond's claim to fame, they offer a full variety of American cuisine amidst historic and incredibly scenic surroundings. Perfect for special occasions, romantic dinners, or whatever you crave. Exceptional food in the unforgettable setting. Visit millpondsteakhouse.com or call 803-425-8825 to book a reservation today. So again, Southside Christian starting on their own 32-yard line near hash. Shotgun for Bright, handing off to the right side. It's Lee trying to fight his way forward, but he runs into a brick wall. It's number 50, Brennan Williams, who swung him around and drops him back at the Sabre 30-yard line. Loss of 2 on the play. That is now the 4th carry for Lee, the leading rusher. Just at 10 yards rushing through his first 4 carries. He'll stay in the backfield with Bright. 2nd and 12, Southside Christian on their own 30-yard line between the hashes. Gun for Bright. Tight ends all bunched in together. Receiver up top really bunched in. There'll be a counter play to the left side. It'll be Lee yet again, cutting back upfield into a man. Nowhere to go as he's taken down by Caden Brown behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of 3 on the play as the junior pancakes him. It'll be 3rd and 15 as we're under 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Southside Christian hurrying to the line, and now we'll slow it down. Clock will hit triple zeros here in the first quarter. 14-0 lead for AC Flora. That's how you end the first quarter, Jeff.
All right, 14-0.
Now, one thing Coach Floyd said, dominate the line of scrimmages right there. That was a big proof of that. Brennan Williams, Isaiah Watson, Caden Brown, the big boys up front making some noise.
Yeah. Yeah, the defense is looking good after the one first down that they gave up. Kind of shut it down.
Yeah, and that was a good misdirection. Try for the counter play near side, did not work. The other one I thought really could have had a chance was the read option that Bright kept. I've not seen them run a read option with Bright, of course. The JV call of his first game of the season. It's been 3 different quarterbacks, and Bright now getting the start today. Haven't seen him throw the ball a lot, but a lot of that is due to the pressure AC Flora is getting on the line.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna try to fix the audio real quick on the other. Actually, if I copy this. All right. Yeah, let me fix it real quick. All right, yeah, we fixed the audio. That's perfect.
Nice. I had to do nothing.
Yeah, it didn't take much effort. I just had to copy and paste the audio source to...
I will say also, not to interrupt you, but this is a really cool stadium here for Southside Christian. It's a lot of fun. I have a fun time at AC Flora in the spring, kind of looking around and seeing all the different teams play baseball, lacrosse, soccer, softball. As Jeff's showing, there's a lot of kids on the hill over there. A lot of parents and family actually set up shop over there, and the stadiums are pretty packed in front of us.
Yeah.
Beautiful environment here.
Good scene.
So new 12 on the clock here. Second quarter beginning. 14-0 lead for AC Flora. Bright gets the snap in the gun, rolling out to the right side, to the wide side, to Lee's got it into the 30, but immediately dropped after the catch as Elbanag gained coverage. Short gain of the play. Pickup of it looks to be just 2 on the comeback route to Lee. This is the second completion for Bright. Not even close for a first down. Didn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th and 13. Well, it's looking like DJ Lee's their main man in the backfield and right there. He had a comeback route to start the second quarter as Elbanag was all over it. So now it'll be Emerson Buhner.
So two back for Flora now.
Yeah, it looks like Patet on the far side and Azel Banag near side. And a high snap, Buhner just able to grab it and he gets it down, puts up a punt. That one's going towards the Falcon 40-yard line. Takes a nice Southside Christian bounce past the 30 up near the 20. Still rolling and the Sabres will down it just inside the 20-yard line. A high snap that Buhner controls and delivers a beaut, flipping the field for the Sabre defense. Well, folks, it is record watching time. Roper Wensky 10 yards away from eclipsing 6,000 yards in his AC Flora career. If you want the exact number, he's at 59.90. He came in today with 58.80. It's at exactly 100 yards after the last 2 completions to Banag and Batet. Well, the Falcons now going from right to left. 14-0 lead, 11:41 to go here in the second quarter. Pistol formation with Quan Williams right behind Wensky on the near hash, 1 receiver either side. Will be a stretch play to the right side. Williams finding a hole. He runs down, slides outside. Now cuts it back upfield to the 25. Angles his way. However, he is dropped by a pair of Sabres. Looks like Nigel Rock, the defensive end, ran him down to make the stop. Pickup of 6 yards for Quan Williams at the Sabre the Falcon 26-yard line. That is Quan's longest run of the day and 3rd carry. So 2nd and 4, Falcons on the far hash, going from right to left on the Sabre on our own 26. And however, we'll get an automatic first down. Another offsides by the far side. Looks like Richie Maxwell and Bobo both jumped. Sabres shooting themselves in the foot right there. Free first down for.
All right, we are back.
Josh Davis may not be a fan of definite fiction after this, but it's fine. Kickoff through the end zone, touchback for Grant Hill. You don't see that too often, but you missed a lot after that.
Okay, I do have the touchdown pass. Let me show.
Yeah, about to say
should
that.
have the touchdown pass.
I had a fun call on that one too.
All right, so
Josh Davis, 39-yard reception to get us to this spot. 1st and 10 on the 15-yard line. Josh Davis up top, working against Rose, and watch this, folks. Davis catches the ball over the DB. Rose brings it in as Rose was in coverage. Great coverage from Rose. And
right, we're gonna have to watch that again.
Have to watch that again without my commentary. First play, we're up the middle, nice. Cuts it back upfield right after a pickup of about 6 yards. Tackle made by AC Flora, number 9, Brandon Williams. Pick up a 6. I believe that is Fortuna.
Yeah, I guess the touchdown was the most exciting part, but oh man, it sucks that it fell.
Davis with a nice grab on the far sidelines. Now 2nd and 4 in the gun, hand off to the right side, trying to fight for it, but the Falcons grab him from behind and drag him down right at the line of scrimmage. Monty Lafitte, the linebacker, makes the stopper. No, that's not Lafitte, excuse me. 29 is Timothy Koutrakis.
Oh, Tucson.
Yeah, Timothy Koutrakis on the stop behind the line. A linebacker coming in for Jordan Davis. So a loss of 1 on the play for Fortuna. And now it's 3rd and 5. Sabres on their own 25-yard line, going from left to right. 8:45 to go here in this second quarter. Dropping back is Bright, looking to the right side in the gun. He'll just throw it to the sideline. Almost made the grab by Lee, but it's out of reach and goes out of bounds. Banag in coverage. It will be 4th down, and the Sabres have a decision to make, and it looks like they've made it. They're bringing on the punter, Buhner. Buhner delivered a beauty last time, run right around here. Flipped the field, put the Falcons back on their own 20. And on cue, the deep men for AC Flora, Banag, and looks like that's Davis. That's not Kendall. Buhner gets the snap. He'll put it down, put it to the right side. It hits just shy of midfield and will bounce into Falcon territory before going out of bounds. It is Kendall Burr, the deep man. It did not matter as the ball is spotted at the Falcon 49-yard line.
All right, let's watch that touchdown one more time. That's not the touchdown. Oh my goodness. Wait, I didn't even save anything. I don't understand why I did that. You know what?
Wow.
I got a hotkey problem. I got to fix that.
Oh, and also, of course, I think I missed a second. There was a quick slant route to Kendall Bird. That was the play that Roper Kwensky hit his 6,000-yard mark on. It was a 15-yard pitch and catch to Kendall Bird.
Is that also not on there?
That was also, I believe that was right after the jump off sides. So it was that play, then the play to Davis, and then the touchdown to Davis were all that were cut.
Yeah,
Roper 3 for 3, so they need to cut the stream again, Jeff.
Yeah, my yeah, that's right. My hotspot mission just restarted in that.
Well, Falcons will start on their own 49-yard line, going from right to left. 21-0 lead, 8:37 to go here in this first half. Wensky in the gun with Simmons on his right hip. 2 receivers up top, 1 down low, 3 down linemen for the Sabres. Now a 4th comes in. Wensky gets the snap. He'll pitch it to the right side to Simmons. Got a lead blocker in front of him, spinning. Instead, he cuts it right back up into the linebacker for Southside Christian. He goes all the way to the Sabre 47 before being tackled. Simmons with a nice gain, however, tackle made by number 53, Noah Cisneros. Pick up a 4 for Simmons. It was Albert Lebig. So 2nd and 6. Falcons now moving to Sabre territory on the 47 of Southside Christian. Wensky in the gun, Simmons on his right hip. They'll fake the pitch. Now Wensky looking for a downfield shot over the middle to Davis, just out of reach, hit the right glove of Davis. Those green gloves could not haul that one in after 2 incredible catches on the previous drive. Wensky with a hot shot pass. Just didn't lead him enough. Incompletion. Now first one after the last 5 were completed for Wensky. It'll be 3rd and 6. I love Coach Floyd though, Jeff. Says the pitch first down, fakes the pitch second. Almost had a touchdown. And 21-0 lead for AC Flora over Southside Christian. 7:55 to go here in this first half. Wensky gets the snap. Dropping back, looking right side on a out route to Davis. He's got it, and he'll step out of bounds past the first down marker to the Southside Christian 37. Easy does it. Pitch and catch. As a 10-yard out route is good for a first down for AC Flora. Josh Davis is now 3rd catch of the day. I believe that was Davis, not Bird. Hard to tell with 3 and 2 from this far. That was 3, I believe. Right? Could you tell? Yeah, they're not doing me any favors. I didn't talk to Coach Floyd about that. He needs to change those jersey numbers. That's 3, yep. Kendall. 1st and 10 on the Southside Christian 37 in the gun. Wensky dropping back on the right hash. Now looking for an outright to Charlie Scott. He slides and makes the grab at the Southside Christian 26. In coverage, the safety, Aaron Gilliam. 11-yard pickup for AC Flora. Another first down. Well, Wensky is spreading the ball around. No one has more than 2 receptions today. Falcons to the Sabre 26-yard line on the right hash. 1st and 10, going from right to left. Wensky in the gun with 2 receivers up top. Hard count. Southside Christian almost jumped and said they stay back. Now the All-State quarterback changing the play at the line. Yeah, Banag down low, 2 receivers up top, Scott and Bird. Wensky dropping back. Looking to the left, now he's looking back to his right, still scrambling, eyes forward to Charlie Scott. Oh, big time hit. Delivered the ball in the money, but he's unable to hold on. Perfectly timed hit from the safety, Aaron Gilliam, incomplete. Scott was looking for the out route yet again. Gilliam from the safety position came down, hat on ball. Great play defensively.
Yeah, so I realized every time I hit the enter, it resaves. I gotta fix that.
2nd and 10, handoff straight up the middle to Simmons, who tries to bounce outside, but as he bounces, he gets dragged down from behind. Simmons on the carry, loss of what looks to be 4. Or no, now they move him back to the original line of scrimmage. I think it is Noah Cisneros again on the stop.
you know what to do.
So pickup of nothing, 3rd and 10. Falcons on the Sabre 26. They need the 16 for a first. In the gun on the right hash, Lenski gets the snap, quick screen to the right side of Josh Davis. Sidesteps, now cuts it back in. Spinning through tacklers, still dragging defenders forward near the 20 before he's driven back. We'll see where they mark him. It looks to be at the Sabre 22-yard lines where they give him. Davis tried to make many people miss, could not do enough. D. Glenn on the stop, the defensive back for Southside Christian. And now a decision time for Coach Floyd and the Falcons. It's 4th and 6.
This would be a great time for 4 wide, you know.
I would hate some
Or
5 wide.
Empty backfield, yeah.
We'll see what we have up our sleeves. Falcons will stay on the field to go for it. 5:50 to go here in the first half. 21-0 lead AC Flora over the Sabres of Southside Christian up here in Simpsonville, South Carolina. Falcons will call a timeout, though. They'll burn their 2nd timeout here of the first half with a 4th down play call looming.
Let me see if I can fix this thing.
Well, Jeff, are you going to turn the sound off completely?
No. We're
Cool.
gonna keep the sound on. I just gotta go to hotkeys.
So Jeff's changing his hotkeys, and I'll talk about Radiker Law, because winning doesn't stop with the verdict. Radiker Law can be your partner in both trial and post-judgment proceedings, from serving as co-counsel at the trial level or on appeal to guiding you through collections and damage control strategies. The firm provides the strategic support you need to secure your success. Let them handle the research, writing, and argument so you can focus on the bigger picture. To learn more about how Drew Radiker can help, visit radikerlaw.com or call Drew at 803-500-0891. Of course, special thank you for Radiker Law for sponsoring, being one of our many sponsors here in this football season. We're going to give a shout out. We were supposed to do it last week, but unfortunately, with just how the game worked out with Chapin, me, and Coach Navarro, we're having some talks, and I didn't get the shout out. The 215. Congratulations, Coach Dorsey and the Richland 215 Legion team winning state for the first time at the senior level under the 215 moniker. Last year, the AAA Gold team won state. This year, the senior team wins state, made it all the way to the Southeast Regional semifinals before falling. What a great run, such a fun team to be around, a team that, you know, had a lot of Flora kids and a lot of good pieces around there, ended up winning.
Yeah.
So 4th and 6, the Falcons will stay on the field to go for it. 4 wide, 2 receivers either side. You call it, Jeff, on the right hash, on the Sabre 22-yard line. Lenski takes a snap in the gun, drops way back to the 30. Looking deep to the right side, he's got Scott incomplete, out of bounds, but a flag comes in the middle of the field.
Said hold.
In coverage was Aaron Gilliam, the safety. Or was that Gilliam? I couldn't tell. Maybe Ethan Rhodes, the defensive back, but it was a hold on AC Flora. First hold call, I believe, on a pass attempt this season is declined, and it's a turnover on downs for Southside Christian. Lenski had all day. Offensive line held up until the hold. So we'll see what Southside Christian has. 5:37 here to go in this first half, trailing 21-0 to the visiting AC Flora Falcons after the 2+ hour drive. Max Bright still in there for quarterback. So far, Bright just 2 for 4, 5 yards through the air. He had a read option he kept, and he got 2 yards on. So Bright looking to move the ball maybe through the air and get the Sabres back into this one as they trail by 3 scores. 1st and 10 for Southside Christian. Backed up on their own 22 on the far hash. 3 receivers down low. Trips. And now flag comes in. It was a pre-snap procedural, and it looks like a legal substitution on the offense. Another penalty for the Sabres. Backs them up 5 more yards, Jeff. It looked like Fortuna had to come off. I believe 12 men set up in the formation, which is what they called him on. Yep. So, which is a legal substitution in that sense. So 1st and 15 now, Southside Christian backed up on their own 17, again far hash. Trips receivers down low. Break, gets the snap, he's rolling out to the near side. Looking deep, and he gets it wrapped from behind. Ball comes out, Southside Christian recovers it. But oh my goodness, Nasir Walker shot out of a cannon. Break goes down at the Sabre 12-yard line. A loss of 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 20.
Jeez.
Wow, I felt that up here.
Yeah.
And Nasir Walker, he said in a tweet, "It's my turn." Well, he showed you right there. It's his turn. The sophomore turning heads. 2nd and 20 for Southside Christian on their own 12-yard line. Middle of the field between the hashes, and now timeout called by Southside Christian as they were running players on and off. Second timeout of the half for the Sabres. Did you save that one, Jeff?
No, I did not.
Goodness. I think you just decompressed.
Yeah, that hurt me. All right, we'll be right back.
Welcome back to Simpsonville, South Carolina. 21-0 lead for AC Flora here as they're visiting Southside Christian. 4:50 to go. Southside Christian backed up here on their own 12. 2nd and 20. Going to hand it off on the jet sweep up top to bottom. Rose has the handoff, tries to cut it back upfield after going all the way to the right. He is denied. Flag comes out late. Ball may have come out late. Rose with a loss of 4 or 3 on the play. He's tackled at the Sabre 9-yard line.
Face mask? Huh.
Maybe a face mask. Isaiah Watson was on the stop over. Southside Christian may have gotten bailed out. A face mask call on AC Flora. A free first down for Southside Christian. Well, Jeff, I'm still reminiscing over the Nasir Walker hit. I mean, goodness. Or no, it's not a face mask, because it was moved up 5. Maybe it was I guess, I don't think the 5 yards in high school, is it?
Maybe they do.
Maybe they kept it. That's the old rule. If you just grab it and let go, it's only 5. If you grab it and yank, it's 15. So we'll move it back to the 17-yard line. 2nd and 15 here for Southside Christian. They'll line up on the near hash, going from left to right. 4:20 here to go in this first half. 21-0 lead AC Flora. Right in the backfield, got Fortuna on his right hip. Tight formation now. Lee comes in motion from top to bottom. He'll fake the handoff to him, hand it up the middle to Fortuna, who goes nowhere. It's actually Ethan Rose. Those two are so hard to tell from my angle. I apologize. Rose on the loss of 1 on the play. I believe that was Monty Lafitte who got back there. It'll be 3rd and long. So 3rd and 16 here for Southside Christian. They're at their own 15. Taking the play clock off. Don't want to give AC Flora too much time. They need their own 32 for a first down, and now Southside Christian will burn their 3rd and final timeout of this first half. 3:37 to go here. Well, Jeff, this game is slowed down a little bit.
Yeah. Wait, first I want to say, like, if any of Josh's people are watching this, I'll make sure to post the highlights as soon as I can, like in the morning, because we didn't have the full screen of the long reception or the touchdown. You got to see it on the Insta replay. The touchdown. Well, actually, the touchdown I'm gonna need to zoom in anyways and do a little short for. That was pretty awesome.
Of course, me and Jeff have to make the drive home as well. I'm assuming
we'll be home like
post-midnight night. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. I'll have to open tomorrow, so I get to sleep in a little bit.
Yeah.
Watch some football without Lee Corso. It's going to be a little heartbreaking.
Oh, yeah, no Lee Corso.
Lee Corso's final game.
Wait, it wasn't last week?
That was last week, yeah.
That was last week.
Final game was last week,
yeah.
Final time. Started and ended with Brutus, and he went 6-0, by the way, in his predictions. If anyone didn't catch that, I think that's really impressive.
Yeah.
Right.
It's good. You can't get better than undefeated.
You cannot get better than undefeated for the GOAT. It makes sense. 3rd and 16 for Southside Christian. Backed up on their own 16-yard line. Dropping back in the gun, looking wrong side to the right side. Nobody home, and Azel can't just catch up. The intended receiver was Lee, who stopped his route at the 30. Ball sailed to the 45. Banag gave a chase. Fell helplessly to the turf, and it will be 4th down incoming. Quick snap there from Bright. could not hook up with his main man, Lee. Buhner back to punt. He's back at his own 4-yard line. Southside Christian has it at their own 16 on the near hash. Bird and Banag back near Banag at the 45 of the Sabres. Bird down at the 45 of the Falcons. That punt is gotten off after a low snap. It goes out of bounds in Sabre territory, so we'll have to see where it eventually went out of bounds, and they're going to mark it at the Sabre 38-yard line. Wow. It was a low snap, and it looked like Peyton Bishop was getting back there to hurry. Buhner had to just get the snap and quickly fire it off. Did not get a good punt on that one after he had a field-flipping punt earlier tonight. So 3:27 to go here in this first half. Falcons trying to increase their 21-0 lead. They start with their best starting field position of the evening at the Sabre 38-yard line. And it will be Roper Wensky and Blake Batet in the backfield. Blake has 2 receiving touchdowns today. We'll see what he does on the ground. He's in the pistol with Wensky. Falcons on the Sabre 38 on the near hash. Wensky, play action, dropping back. Now looking near side to Batet on the wheel route. He's got it to the 20, burst of speed to the 15, shoulders a man to the 10, to the 5. Blake Batet, one play. It's the Dartmouth commits day. Third touchdown of the night for Batet, 38-yard wheel route from Wensky. He shaved off one, powered his way through another, and to score AC Flora 27-0.
I was just about to say, 3.5 minutes. Let's just go ahead, march the ball down the field, last 38 yards, and end the half with the score.
Absolutely not, Jeff.
And,
Roper said, I want one play. Extra point up and good from Grant Hill. 28-0 lead. The Falcons strike in 9 seconds. It's 3:16 left to go now in the first half. Batet, let's watch that again
before I mess up and hit a different button.
The wheel route takes the linebacker off and just blows right by him and powers through another.
God.
No chance for Lee on the tackle. He ran right by Cole Brincati. Wow. A couple of Falcons showing out today.
Wait, that's so 3 touchdown receptions for him, and
Correct.
1 for Josh?
He's 3 for 3.
Wow.
Yeah, Batet has 3
Wait,
catches.
every catch is a touchdown?
Correct.
Huh.
He's doing well. That's what you're looking for, right?
And so Roper with 4 touchdown passes?
Yeah, Roper has 4 touchdown passes. 28-0 lead for AC Flora here over Southside. And kicking from their own 40, we'll see if AC Flora tries anything funny. This is around the time when we brought the onside kick against Chapin last week. With the first half winding down, it may be time to see if the Falcons have a card up their sleeve yet again. Hill's booted it deep, and on cue, Nigel Rock comes up to the 30. Still a 10-yard gap. And Grant Hill will boot this one deep to around the 15-yard line. Coming up and receiving this is Glenn on the far side. He's trying to fight for it, and the Falcons wrap him up just shy of the 30. He goes down at the Sabre 28-yard line. And that's how another drive for Southside Christian will begin. It was a very rocky drive for Southside Christian last go-around. Penalties convoluted what could have been potential chance to get back into this game. Now Flora, one play, bang, touchdown. We'll see what the Sabres got. First and 10 for the Sabres on their own 27-yard line between the hashes. 2 running backs in the backfield, one on either side of Bright. Hands it off straight up the field, and he goes nowhere, bounces off a blocker, and Jordan Davis is the man on the other end. It was Lee on the carry. He lost a yard and now backed up. Or no, they're gonna say got back to the line of scrimmage after it looked like he bounced off. So 2:45 to go. Lee's now 6 carry goes nowhere. 2nd and 10 for Southside Christian, trailing 28-0. It's Fortuna in the backfield with Bright in the gun between the hashes, backed up on their own 27-yard line. Bright gets the snap, hands off to Fortuna straight ahead. He bounces to the right side, fights through a hole. Kendall Bird trying to rip at the ball, and he does take him to the turf. However, a nice game for Fortuna at the Sabre 33-yard line. Pickup of 6 brings up 3rd and short. Sabres at their own 33-yard line. They need their own 37 for a first down. 3rd and 4. Shotgun for Bright. He'll get the snap, handed off straight ahead, trying to bounce it out to the right side, and Fortuna goes nowhere. Tackled right at the line of scrimmage at the Sabre 33-yard line. Coach Floyd immediately calling timeout. And the dominating line of scrimmage does it again. Williams, Lafitte, and Byrne are all back there to combine on the stop. Pickup of nothing for Fortuna. Falcons will waste their 3rd and final timeout with 1:53 to go here in the first half. 28-0 lead and a chance to add on. And that'll be right back here as monetary stream.
Yeah, we'll be back. Oh, wait.
Well,
Although, now it looks like the team's coming back out. It was just a timeout to stop the clock. So no need
yes,
to-
no, we're not in any hurry. Again, that was AC Flora's last timeout, so no timeouts either side remaining. 1:53 to go here in the half. Falcons doing some damage, 28-0. Again, it's been a very layered game so far, which is what Coach Floyd wanted. You know, he wanted to complete 4 quarters. So far through 2, we're doing well. Hoping to finish this second one off right here. Buhner's back at his own 20 to punt this ball away. Deep man will be Bird around his own 30. That one's almost blocked. It's deflected by Bishop. It goes to the 45 and will trickle past midfield up near the Falcon 45. It will be down at the Falcon 47. Peyton Bishop from the far side came down and got a hand on the ball, just not able to completely block it. It is partially tapped. It will go past midfield, but the Falcons now 53 yards to add on to their 4-score lead.
That might take 2 plays.
Don't jinx it, Jeff.
Yeah. Nah. I mean, this is with all the weapons that we have, you know, it's
I like this.
doesn't take long to score.
See who we get involved now. Falcons will start in between their own 47 and 48-yard line. We're gonna call it the 47. So 1st and 10 for AC Flora. 2 receivers up top. Wensky in the gun between the hashes. He drops back, looking to the right side, and that route to Charlie Scott. He has to come back and slides and makes the grab at the Sabre 44-yard line. Inbounds. Clock will keep running.
Pass is complete to number 14.
So pickup of 9, it'll be 2nd and 1. Falcons up to the Sabre 44-yard line. 1:28 to go here in this first half. Falcons got to move quickly, but not in too much of a hurry. They still have some time. 2nd and 1 on the right hash. Wensky in the gun with Simmons on his left hip. He gets the snap, dropping back. Now rolling to the right, looking all the way. Now comes back over the middle. He's got a receiver. It's Davis spinning free. No, Kendall Burt at the 35, spinning free into the hands of some Southside Christian defenders. They'll whip him back to the 36. Pickup of 8 yards, I believe. 8 yards. We're gonna go with that. So the Falcons move to the Sabre 36-yard line. 1st and 10. Clock now hit. 1 minute left to go here in the first half. And to get like Kendall and Josh Shift, which is down at halftime. Wensky in the gun on the far hash. Gets the snap. Looking back to the right side. A quick curl route. Kendall Bird yet again right at the sticks at the 26. He tries to turn upfield, but gets driven back by a couple of Sabre defenders. Main man there, Nigel Rock and Ethan Rose, I believe. Pickup of 9 yet again.
Might need to clock this one.
I believe it, under 30 seconds to go. And Wensky will clock it. He stops it right at 33, not under 30, at 30, 40 seconds to go.
Wait. Clock's still running. It was a fumble.
Oh, it was a fumble, goodness. Fumble on the play, so clock now is under 30 seconds, going to 25. 3rd and 1, Wensky will take the snap and just butt it down. This will bring up 4th down, though, with 23.4 seconds to go. Well, not what you're looking for on a clocked play, fumbled. So now 4th down after the clock spike. It will be 4th and 2 after the fumble. So the Falcons need 2. They have it at around the 28-yard line of the Sabres on the far hash. Wensky in the gun, 2 receivers up top. He gets the snap. Looking right all the way, looking to the end zone, now scrambling out to the right, turns back to the left, flag comes out, Wensky still firing, and now he'll just throw this one away as he's spinning all around. Southside Christian finally got home after rushing 5. Looked like the first man to hit home, I believe, was number 52, or 57, excuse me, Ben Bobo. Hold is declined. Turnover on downs for AC Flora. Wensky just had to clock it. And that should do it in the first half. I believe Southside Christian may try to run this one out. No need to get fancy here. They do get ball to start the second half. So maybe try to throw it to the end zone, but
Yeah, I
doesn't
mean,
seem,
if the ball
seems a
goes
little
up in
risky.
the air, it's probably like equal chances that either team would score a touchdown.
Well, there are empty set for Bright on the far hash. Now a receiver comes in motion from top to bottom. It's Lee. Before he gets the ball, though, the flag comes out. Looks like not everyone was set. No signal yet from any of the official. Looks like it is going to go on Southside Christian as Coach Floyd says put him back.
Wait, why are they moving the markers?
I'm not sure. Maybe. Oh, they're moving
Wait.
it back to where they declined the penalty. So
Oh, I gotcha.
they the ball should have started right here instead. Yeah. So the ball starts on the Sabre 23-yard line, about 22 and a half-ish. 15 seconds to go. Again, empty set for Bright on the far hash. Receiver Lee up top. Gotta imagine he may come in motion yet again. He does. Top to bottom, he'll get the handoff running to the right side, near side, and he runs right into Brennan Williams, who swallows him whole and tackles him behind the line. Loss of 2, and that will do it here in the first half. 28-0 lead for AC Flora. Making the trip to the upstate so far, a successful first half. Very clean half of football, Jeff. However, a couple holding penalties kind of mar it a
Yeah, I
little
mean,
bit.
we had that first 3 and out, and then defense gave up a first down. Was that the only first down we gave up?
I believe so.
I think so. Yeah, first down, one first down on the first drive, and then defense has stood up since then.
Defense has made some great plays. Line of scrimmage especially. Nasir Walker, Brandon Williams, Isaiah Watson, Caden Brown, Peyton Bishop, all have gotten in on the action.
Yeah.
Jordan Davis, Brandon Williams, Monty Lafitte have really helped clean up at the mid-end. Haven't really needed to see our DBs do a lot of work today. And
Yeah.
of course, Roper, we say spreading it out, but really it's Blake Patet show today. 3 touchdowns for the Dartmouth commit, as well as 1 from Josh Davis, his first on the season.
Sabre fans, let's hear it for our young Sabres.
All right, we're gonna take a break, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
Welcome back here to Simpsonville, South Carolina. It's AC Flora at Southside Christian, 28-0 lead. As we're set to begin the second half. Before we get there, we want to thank our sponsors first, of course. Discover why Mill Pond Steakhouse is beloved by locals and visitors alike. Located in charming Boykin, South Carolina, the restaurant combines rustic elegance with southern hospitality for one-of-a-kind dining experience. Though their steaks are Mill Pond's claim to fame, they offer a variety of American cuisine amidst historic and incredibly scenic surroundings. Perfect for special occasions, romantic dinners, or whatever you crave, exceptional food in an unforgettable setting. Visit millpondsteakhouse.com or call 803-425-8825 to book a reservation today. And as well, we want us to give another shout out to Radical Law. They are the official sponsor of this game here at Southside Christian. Winning doesn't stop with the verdict. Radical Law can be your partner in both trial and post-judgment proceedings. From serving as co-counsel at the trial level or on the appeal to guiding you through collections and damage control strategies, the firm provides strategic support you need to secure your success. Let them handle the research, writing, and arguments so you can focus on the bigger picture. To learn more about how Drew Radical can help, visit radicalaw.com or call Drew at 803-500-0891.
All right.
Perfect timing. We're
Perfect timing, ready to go.
set to begin half number 2 in a game where Roper Wensky, potentially, we were talking about this, Jeff, maybe the all-time leading passer in Falcons history, just hit another milestone over the 6,000 career passing yard mark for Roper Wensky. Hit that on a slant route to Kendall Bird. I'm sure Jeff will be posting that one later with, of course, Josh Davis's great play. The Falcons looking to improve to 3-0, the number 4 team in 4A, a 28-0 lead. It's been a day for Roper Wensky and the Dartmouth commit Blake Patet. 3 receptions, 58 yards, and 3 touchdowns. It's been all AC Flora here against the Sabres of Southside Christian, and it will be Grant Hill to boot it deep. We've talked about 20 yards in between each line. Front lines at the 50, middle at the 30, back at the 10. We'll see if Grant Hill tries to do anything funny. Instead, he boots it deep all the way to the back line, and it hits inside the 5, bounces into the end zone. The return men for the Sabres will let it go. And now the Sabres will get going here in the second half, and they'll start on their own 25.
Yeah, I just like claiming things are records, even if I have no idea.
We have no problem doing that.
I mean, we do have some idea, right? So Flora was kind of bad for a while there in the 90s and early 2000s, and we weren't a passing school. Aside from the Ethan Beamish year, we haven't been a passing school, and Ethan only played one time here.
Yeah, Carew only got a year or two, so a lot of the notable quarterbacks hand out play action as they're going to keep it. But right up the middle, he'll get a gain of 3 on first down. But no, continue, Jeff.
So I can't remember. Ethan threw for, I don't know, like 30. No, not even 3,000. It was in the 2000s because we probably had over $3,000 yards rushing. We had a couple really good running backs. Matt Pack.
2nd and 7, Bright can't do the handoff. He falls on it and gets tackled from behind. Well, it's not a name you call in the backfield a ton, but Kendall Bird, how about that one? Tracks Bright down from behind. A big loss in the play. All the way back, they spot him at the Sabre 10, a loss of 13 on the play. Continue again, Jeff, sorry.
Yeah, so, I mean, there probably isn't anyone that's thrown for over 6,000 yards.
We're going to get confirmation on that, but potential record holder. I mean, he may have had it before this year, but
he may have with 5,000.
He hits the milestone, 6,000 yards. Congratulations, Roper. Hopefully 7,000 by the end of the season. We'll keep hoping. 3rd and long, handoff right up the middle. He's got some space. Great grab keeping hold for Lee, who gets all the way near first down yardage. He's cut down at the Sabre 30. It's 30 and 20, and that one's good for a Sabre first down. However, man down at the end of the play for Southside Christian. Well, DJ Lee, one play, triples his output in rushing yards. He's at 10, now he's at 30. So
wait, is that a Sabre sound?
Yeah, have you not noticed that?
I haven't heard that at all.
It's been too loud, I'll be honest. It's been a student section, unfortunately, is cleared out, and all the kids still playing.
That's an awesome sound.
That is a really cool sound.
Yeah.
No, it's pretty cool. So after the first down run from DJ Lee, the Sabres move it to their own 30 on the near hash, going from left to right. 10:22 to go here in this third quarter. Bright in the backfield with Fortuna on his right hip. He'll get the handoff straight ahead and get swallowed up by a couple of Falcons. It was Nasir Walker first on the stop before being swallowed up by number 30, the defensive lineman Isaiah Watson. It was actually Ethan Rose on the carry. I'm getting those two mixed up. Like, I mean, I don't even know. Josh Davis, Kendall Bird.
Yeah.
I gotta ID better, I guess. 2nd and 10, Sabres on their own 30-yard line near hash, going from left to right. Rose on the left hip, up Bright. Bright in the gun, gets the snap. He'll hand it off to Rose. He's straight ahead. He gets met in the backfield, swung around and dropped. This time it was Brennan Williams, the defensive lineman, who met him 3 yards in the backfield. They're going to actually spot him back at the 26 after a loss of 4. Rose had no chance to escape. Now it's 3rd and 14 for Southside Christian. 28-0 lead for AC Flora here with 9:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. Sabres, their first drive here of the 2nd half. That was their 2nd first down earlier on the carry from Lee. So 3rd and 14 on their own 26 near hash. Rose on the right hip of Bright, one receiver split up top. Man goes in motion from bottom to top. And now they're gonna hand it off to the left side to Rose, who tries to bounce it outside, but he cannot escape. Tackling him and running him down is the linebacker, Brandon Williams. Came in today with 13 tackles. Add another one to that. A big-time loss of 6 on the play as Rose is tracked down at his own 20.
In the previous play, 4th down, Southside Christian.
All right, I'd like to see an actual punt return.
I wouldn't hate it.
Yeah. Got Kendall back there with
Yeah.
Zell.
Yeah, Kendall and Azell back there around the 45 of Flora. Buhner on his own 10 to punt this away. Good snap, almost blocked, but he does get a nice punt away up near midfield. Azell will let it bounce, and now he almost steps forward to receive it, and it will trickle into Falcon territory before the Sabres down it at the 46. Looked like Azell may have tried to return it, thought better of it.
Yeah, you got to catch it in the air.
Correct.
You never know what it's going to do after it hits.
He wanted to.
Yeah.
Well, Roper Wensky, who's having another great day out there, of course. Roper doing Roper things. 258 yards in the first half, not a bad half. But we were talking, Jeff, see if we try to run the ball a little more this 2nd half, give the offense a break after the aerial assault in the first half.
All right. Charlie said he's going to find out.
Perfect. So 1st and 10, Falcons on their own 46, going from right to left on the far hash. It'll be Quan Williams in the backfield with Wensky. However, play clock winding down, and the timeout called from AC Flora. Their first of the 2nd half. Not the ideal player start you're looking for on their first drive.
So, yeah, get a timeout, a little calm before the storm.
I mean, no complaints there. We can go over some stats real quick, of course, going into the 2nd half. I do actually have to look here, so give me 1 second, Jeff.
All right,
16 for 20 for 25.
Hold on, they're going to make
Yeah.
some noise. We'll be right back. Here we go.
As Jeff's singing the song, we come back here. Falcons on their own 46 on the far hash. 1st and 10, Wensky in the gun. He'll pitch it out to the left side. It's Quan Williams getting the carry. He cuts it back upfield on angles of midfield. Bursts of speed to the 45-40 into Sabre 35 to the 30 before he's tackled at the Sabre 29-yard line. Big time run for Quan Williams. As I said, let's run the ball a bit more. He cuts it back upfield. Nice gain. They spot him at the 28 of Southside Christian. 26-yard run for Williams, 1st and 10 for AC Flora. Falcons now on the Sabre 28-yard line, going from right to left between the hashes and the gun. Wensky, he'll pitch it out to the right side now to Williams, runs it right, cuts it back upfield, spins away from a tackler, flag comes out late past the 20, fighting his way toward the 15, finally dropped at the Sabre 11. It'll be a hold on AC Flora, looks like though. It's going to go against Jamari Carmichael. Or, excuse me, that's Prince King, I believe.
He is holding and goes against AC Flora.
Dang, good run though. by
Great.
Quan.
Yeah, Quan is looking very elusive now. You know, as I said, let's get the running a little more right on cue. Falcons spreading out Southside Christian, and Quan Williams looking very dangerous in space. The Falcons back up 10. They'll have it on the Sabre 37-yard line, excuse me. Jeez, there we go, Alex. First and 19, Wensky in the gun, dropping back, looking right side of curl route. He's got Banag on the far side, who makes the catch. Center steps inside of the 25 before he spun around and dropped at the Sabre 25-yard line.
Pass is complete to number 1, Banag.
Zell with his third catch of the day, I believe. Tackle made. Trying to look, I think that's number 6. Keldon Rona, who's back out there. Good to see him back out there. Pickup of 12 for Banag. Second and now 17. Wensky will pitch it out to the right side. It's Williams again who gets taken off. Slips and gets his head taken off by Aaron Gilliam, the safety, coming down to make the stop at the Sabre 24-yard line. Short pickup of the play of just 2.
All right, Sabre fans, you know what to do. Grab those bells and ring them.
The Falcons need the Sabre 19. They have it on the Sabre 23-yard line. 3rd and 4 for AC Flora, going from right to left. 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Up 28-0 on the right hash. Wensky in the gun. He'll fake the pitch to the right. Now looking over the middle. Getting some pressure from the middle. He'll scramble out to the left side. He breaks past one man. Still looking downfield. A shot to the goal line. Got it just shy. Josh Davis makes the grab. He'll step out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Roper, Wensky. What a play. Well, they're going to say he stepped out to the 4. Maybe the ball was behind him, I guess.
Yeah, that was weird.
That's not where I had him out.
Nah.
Josh Davis kept working. A 19-yard reception from Davis. What a play from Roper. Wow.
Yeah, I wish we had a wide shot. We could see the downfield work. But,
Here you go, Jeff. Jumbo formation, but it's Banag back there. He'll go Simmons on his right hip. He'll run it right all the way. Banag gonna try to get to the far pylon. No, now he cuts it back to upfield, puts his shoulder down, spinning towards the goal line. He is getting pushed forward and in. Touchdown, Falcons. Azel Banag, his 2nd touchdown of the season. This one on the ground, and the Falcons stretch the lead. It's 34-0 with 5:19 to go here in the third quarter.
All right, I'm not a running back. Okay, player down.
Man down, by the way, Jeff, for the good guys.
So if you're a Zell and you're matched up against, I guess, a linebacker or something like that, don't you just go for the pylon? Like you're gonna win the foot race.
Yeah, no, I thought he was gonna get there, but he cut it back up field, tested his luck, and made it there. Hopefully everything's all right. Not sure who's down, Jeff. Maybe McGowan.
Let me play some music though. All right.
John, the player down was Jay McGowan. He's walking off under his own power. Extra point up and good for AC Flora. 35-0 lead for the Falcons over the Sabres with 5:19 to go. Well, you know, we haven't been as explosive, Jeff. They've been more slower, methodical drives. That drive took around 4 minutes, and Falcons well on their way to their average. They're averaging 39 points through 2 games. Looking like with one more, we'll break the 40s.
Yeah. I was trying to get it centered on the band. They don't have a band here, right? Yeah.
No, they don't. But it's been a very balanced attack as well. You know, we talked about our passing game. Now it doesn't look as balanced. We have now 10 passing touchdowns compared to 6 rushing on the season, as the AC Flora song down in Columbia gets some love here in the upstate. And they usually We hear this at the teams in Columbia as the teams here in Greenville and Simpsonville don't play this as much, but it seems like it's becoming a classic everywhere in the state after the Gamecocks hit top 10 status for the first time since week 1 in the preseason of 2014.
Oh, wow.
It's been over a decade before now the Gamecocks have climbed back in the top 10. Of course, Shane Beamer. Grant Hill will kick this one deep. Another kick deep. And this one will hit inside the 10 and taken on the hop by the return man. It'll be trying by Lee. He's going to run it near side. Now cuts it back upfield to the Sabre 15 towards the 17 before he's taken down and spun around. Falcons on the stop. That was Jeremiah Cabanis who made the tackle. DJ Lee just shy of the 20. He's tackled at the Sabre 19.
Ball returned to the 17-yard line. First down, Southside Christian.
Roper at 289 through the air so far today, but we'll return back to the Sabre offense. It will be Max Bright who's back out there. DJ Lee on his right hit. First and 10 for Southside Christian on their own 19-yard line, or 18, excuse me. That's where they gave him the spot. Now he's moving back. So in the gun is Bright with Lee. Man from top to bottom comes in. Motional handed off to Lee straight ahead. He tries to power his way forward, but he cannot shake a tackle. From behind, the Falcons wrap him up and do not let him go. It's Monty Lafitte, the middle linebacker, who makes the stop. Pickup of 1 for Lee. Lafitte was the linebacker on the far side, shot the gap on the far side and was so quick, he caught him on the near side. Shows you how good of a season Monty's having so far.
Dang, you called him slow, now you're calling him little?
Well, I'm just getting
The
mighty Monty Lafitte.
Yeah, there you go.
Second and 9 for Southside Christian on their own 19-yard line near hash. In the gun, Lee's on the left tip of Bright. He'll get the handoff straight ahead. Tries to pick his way forward, cuts back to the 20, and another stop this time again by Monty Lafitte. The linebacker makes the tackle on the Sabre 21-yard line after a pickup of 2. It's 3rd and 7. Lee, the leading rusher at 33 yards after his 9th carry. 3rd and 7 for Southside Christian. They're going from left to right, trailing 35-0 at home here against AC Flora. Just under 4 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. They have the ball on the near hash as Bright now waiting for the play. Play clock's now going under 10. No movement from the Sabres. Now they'll jump into action.
So Timothy Katrakis is at middle linebacker, and looks like Jordan Davis is the right end.
Yeah, good catch, Jeff, but a timeout for Southside Christian. So we won't see that formation quite yet.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, when Katrakis was in, if Jordan Davis was off the field or somewhere else, and so it looked like he was right end on that one.
You know, we talked to Coach Floyd. I've said that multiple times when week 1. I said, why'd you move Jordan Davis? He was an outside linebacker last year. And he said, well, Jordan, is more of a middle linebacker. He fits that well for us, and that is why we moved him from the outside and the inside.
I love it when you have versatility in linebackers. Let them get around, because it makes things more difficult for the defense or for the offense. If you know where the best players are going to be at all times, you work off of that. If you don't know where they're going to line up,
Well, last season the middle linebackers were anchored by Max Elliott and Palmer Flake. Of course, Monty was set to be one of the middle linebackers, and then a back injury held him out all of last season. Glad to see he's back on the field playing very well. But now, with Palmer going to Chapin and Max opting to play lacrosse this season, it will be Jordan. Sure.
Yeah, the best.
It will be Monty and Jordan, and now Timothy Katrakis, who hasn't gotten many chances to play early in the season, is now getting his really first crack, and he's impressing. So 3rd and 7, it's right in the gun on the near hash. 3rd and 7 on their own 21-yard line. Southside Christian. Lee gets the handoff, running it right behind some blockers. He's got some grass in front of him, but tripped up from behind. First down yardage to Sabre 30. However, Jordan Davis makes the stop, and now a flag late. Looks like this one's going to go against Southside Christian. It was KD Daniels. Haven't had to call his name a lot today for good reason. You don't want to call defensive backs a lot unless they are making stops in the deflection area.
Like you're blocking after the play, I guess?
Yeah, Cole Brancotti. This looks like who they're going to get. It was first down yardage from Lee. It was a pickup of 9 on the carry. However, personal foul, so it will be first down still. The carry of 9 is good. It is a dead ball foul. But, you want to clean those plays up. Coach Floyd wants this team to look polished, and a 3rd down run of 8 and 9. They want to get that defense really kind of back to focus. You don't want to let up anything.
Yeah. So it's 1st and 10, but 15 yards back from the end of the play.
Correct. So pretty much the drive is just starting again. So now Southside back actually before the original start of the drive. They go back to their own 15. 1st and 10, 3:30 left to go here in this third quarter, 35-0 lead. Near hash, Bright in the backfield with Lee on his right hip. Tight end comes in motion from bottom to top. He'll get the handoff now to Lee left side. Now it's Bright keeping it up the middle, puts his shoulder down and powers forward into the arms of the Falcon defense. He goes about a 5-yard pickup to the Sabre 20-yard line. Tackle made. Combining is Caden Brown and Isaiah Watson, the defensive lineman. Pickup of 5, though, for Bright, who's some good speed. Unfortunately for him, he's still at negative yards because of the fumble sack play he had. So 2nd and 5 for the Sabres on their own 20 near hash. And the gun is Bright. Looked like some motion, no movement. And now Lee's got the handoff running right to the 50 to 30. Jeez, Alex. And he gets taken from behind. First down, Gary.
No shot they pulled after the snap.
Yeah, no, I do not. That looked like an early movement. No call there. Tackle made by Brandon Williams. And looks like KD Daniels, who's not happy to make that. 11-yard pickup for Lee. Or, excuse me, 12 is what they give him. I gotta wait. I gotta look at where they spot the ball. This is the best the Southside Christian offense has looked so far. Now their 2nd first down of their drive. It's the most they've had in one drive today. So 1st and 10, Southside Christian on their own 32-yard line on the near hash. In the gun, it's Lee next to Bright, the quarterback. Bright gets the snap, hands it off to Lee, running night. No, he pulls it last second, tries to take it straight away into the hands of Koutrakis, who jumps in his back and brings him to the turf. But Bright, continuing to churn the legs, goes down at the Sabre 36-yard line. Carry of 4 for Bright. Bright now moves into the positives for running. 1 yard of offense for Bright. 1:44 to go as the clock is blown dead. 35-0 lead for Flora here as the third quarter winding down. Looks like some knee pad problems, so Caden Brown will come in for Isaiah Watson. Koutrakis, as well as the middle linebackers.
No, it's long. No.
Is that not Koutrakis?
No, 23.
20, I thought 23 was Koutrakis. And off right through the middle. I couldn't tell. Jeez. Well, that a boy Jack Long.
Yeah.
I love early season.
I'm your spotter.
Yeah, I need a spotter. Can someone be a spotter?
Volunteer spotter.
Oh, I'm a genius, Jeff. We mixed them up.
He's 23.
Monty. Long's 32.
Long's 32.
Jeez.
Oh my goodness.
We're great. 3rd and 10, now running right. Bright keeps it on the read option straight ahead. He'll power forward for a couple yards, so wonder if I've been calling the wrong player the whole time, but however, Nasir Walker makes the stop after a pickup of 1.
Nasir Walker is correct.
We and Jeff both confirm that. Yeah, Coach Floyd's not doing any favors. He's got 2 and 3, and then he's got 23 and 32.
Yeah.
This isn't fair. So 4th and 9, Southside Christian will stay on the field to go for it. They don't have to technically snap the ball. Play clock is play clock is behind the game clock by about 3 seconds. 4th and 9, Southside Christian will need their own 42 for a first down. They're on their own 33. And it looks like they will not snap it. It's the play clock is about to hit triple zeros here in the third quarter. 35-0 lead for Flora. 1 offensive drive, 1 score for the Falcons as they stretch the lead and imposing their will.
All right.
Well, fourth quarter incoming. Ready to be back.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
Welcome back to Southside Christian School. It is a 4th and 9 for the Sabres, and it looks like the punt team is on. Buhner's back at his own 22 to punt this one away. Field flip, so the Sabres going from right to left. Falcons going from left to right. Return man Blake Patet back near his own 45. High snap, Buhner gets it down and puts a long boot into there. Flying past the Falcon 40 near the 35 before it hits out of bounds. We'll see where they officially mark it. They're going to give Buhner a punt to the Falcon 35-yard lines where they officially spot him. Not a bad punt for Buhner. He's actually been very impressive today, Jeff.
Yeah, good punter.
Other than the times he got blocked.
Yeah, that one tip block.
So Falcons offense will come onto the field. 35-0 lead, 11:52 here to go in this one. And Roper Wenske will trot back out there.
What's his yardage at?
Oh, give me 1 second. Great.
Subtract 110 from whatever he got.
His total yardage? Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Sorry, hold on.
Wenske pitches to the left side. It's Williams trying to fight forward here. I think that's actually Gary, excuse me. I cannot see. They're not doing any favors. It is Trayvon Gary on the carry. Pickup of round 2. Yeah, Trayvon Gary on the carry. Pickup of 2 yards on first down. Or excuse me, 3 I think they gave him. I swear, they give him an extra yard every time.
They're rounding up.
Yeah, they move. They're like, oh, we got 1 yard or 1 more yard. So the 2nd and 7. Falcons on the far hash, going from left to right. In the gun, Wenske with Gary on his left hip. Gets the snap, Roper, hands off to Gary straight ahead, trying to power forward. Still turning the legs past this Falcon 40 to the Falcon 41 before he's finally driven into the turf. Tackle made by Nigel Rock. Another pickup of 3 yards, so 3rd and 4 here for AC Flora. So Roper is at 6,179 yards. It's 3rd and 4, Falcons between the hashes on their own 41. They need their own 45. Shotgun for Wenske with Gary on his left hip. Now Roper will change the play at the line. 2 receivers up top, 1 on the bottom. Sabres loaded the box up with 7. Wenske dropping back, looking to a near curl route. Got it to the far side on the curl to Patet, who fights forward past the 45 to the 47 before he's shoved out of bounds.
Oh yeah, by the way, earlier you said something about, see if he gets 7,000. I think the target's 8,000.
I would love that, but it's a very, very tall order. Cole Brancati was on in coverage.
What would his year be? It would be something. It's just like 2,800, right, for the year to get to 7 or to 8.
Yeah, something like that.
Somewhere in there.
There's a chance. 1st and 10 for AC Flora on their own 47 on the far hash, and the gun is Wenske looking for a screen far side. He's got it out to Banag, who's still fighting forward, and now he'll shuffle his way up for a couple yards.
That looked more like Kendall.
I can't tell.
The
They're
way
far
he moved.
away.
Yeah, it's Kendall.
They're not doing me any favors, Jeff.
Yeah, I know, but they move different.
I'm sure I can decipher that while I'm saying their name out loud. I need a spotter. Someone to spot for me. Unpaid intern for Jeff Rose. Thanks.
We don't have the budget. We don't have the budget for an unpaid intern. I don't have a headset for it.
I don't need a headset. I just need a spotter.
Oh no! If we're gonna have a spotter, they gotta have a vocal. They have to have lines.
Oh gosh.
Well, actually, it was number 8.
Well, the spotter's supposed to not talk, so I look better, Jeff.
Sorry. I mean, a critiquer. We're not going to get a spotter.
About to say, critiquer's not as fun for me.
We're going to have somebody here who's going to have binoculars, and they're just going to tell us how wrong we are.
You see, I'm trying to get a job, Jeff.
That's
how that
this
works.
is great. This is perfect.
I'm never making this.
I love your ideas, Alex.
I'm never making this career.
I'm going to play some background music. Oh, that'd be so good, though.
No.
You just have some guy. It's almost like the official that comes in, the broadcast official or whatever. Except that I guess they don't really criticize the announcers.
They actually try to agree with each other, believe it or not.
Yeah. No, you could just have somebody come and tell us where we went wrong.
Oh, by the way, a personal foul was assessed against Southside Christian, so 15 yards moves the Falcons into Sabre territory. As a Sabre is down far side of the field, that's why they switched for the clock stoppage.
Trainer has the leg in the cramp position. Sorry, the cramp relieving position. So
That is usually the best injury for players to have, aka not an injury at all.
yes, a temporary discomfort.
Yes. Looks like DJ Lee is getting up on his own power, so his cramp was relieved. It is a very humid night tonight here in the upstate. Not as bad as Columbia, but still not great.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. I'm kind of thirsty.
Glad you are.
We might have to hit QT on the way home.
I'm not going to complain about
Well,
that.
we're gonna have to get caffeine anyways because it's gonna be late.
First and 10 for AC Flora. They move into Sabre territory on the Sabre 38-yard line, going from left to right, up 35-0 with 9:49 to go here in this one. Wensky in the gun, Gary on his left hip. Gets the snap as Wensky, looking long left side. No, a curl route to the far side. He's got a receiver near the sticks, and he gets pushed out of bounds.
Target to Josh.
That is Josh. Thanks.
No, I got it. Number 2. Oh, I'm your spotter.
You know,
I'm not getting paid.
you're also talking. You know,
So I said we're gonna headset on the spotter.
you just hate me. It's okay.
I'm auditioning.
Sure. Pickup of 9, so the Falcons go to the Sabre 30-yard line. They need the 30 or 29 for a first. So second in around inches for the Falcons on the far hash. Let's get in the gun with Gary on his left hip. Got to imagine this goes to the young sophomore. Gets the snap. He'll pitch it out to the left, and Gary bobbles it. Now comes down with it and gets his head taken off. Slips
That slipped
and
out.
right into a tackle.
Oh dang! Another injured player.
This looks like it's going to be another Southside Christian Sabre. Aaron Gillen, the safety, came down to make the stop. Loss of 2 on the play, 3rd and 3 incoming. You know, Jeff, you really just want me to just fail, right? Is this what you're looking for? No.
I want, see, you can't really appreciate like when you really have a good call, unless people understand like when it's a bad call and they're like, oh wait, that was really good.
I have enough of those, believe it or not. I have enough of those making myself feel better.
Oh man, I mean, I don't make very many mistakes, so I just throw in an intentional mistake every now and then.
Oh.
Just so people don't feel bad, but then also just so, it highlights when I really get something good.
Sure.
No, I'm pretty sure. All right, I need some background music too. Actually, you know what we need to do is we
Do I
need
want to hear this?
Yeah, you actually do. So instead of playing the same royalty-free music in the background, just a little quieter, we need some like inspirational background music whenever we have to play background. Yeah,
What
just
is
like
going
rocky
on?
stuff.
What is going on? And why am I pulling bugs out of my hair?
It's been a long night.
The bugs up here getting fun.
All right, I can turn off this inspirational background music.
Thank you.
3rd and 3.
3rd and 3, Falcons need the Sabre. What is that? Why is the sticks on the far side, not the near side? How does that make sense? Falcons have it on the Sabre 31. They need the Sabre 28 for a first down. In the gun, Wensky with Gary on his left hip. One receiver down low. It's Bird. Wensky looking for a slant to Kendall Bird. He's got it past the 30, spins his way toward the 20. Before he's taken down, Ethan Rosen coverage. However, an 11-yard pitch and catch from Wensky to Bird. Tell me you've heard that one before. It's a first down.
I believe I'm on the record for wanting more slants and seam routes. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
So 1st and 10, the Falcons have it now just outside of the red zone on the 20.5-yard line in the middle of the field. We'll pitch it to the left side in the gun. It's Trayvon Gary trying to fight forward. Bounces upfield. He's going to walk into the end zone, burst through the hole. The sophomore with his 2nd touchdown of the year. A 20-yard pitch to the left side that Gary cut back up, found the hole, and hit Pater. Falcons now 41-0.
Nice, great movement.
I was about to say, I think he took the hit and then just bounced up the middle.
Yeah.
That was impressive work for the sophomore. An extra point from Grant Hill was blocked.
Ooh.
Nice job from the far side. He swallowed that up as well. He fell on it as well. Oh my
I
goodness.
almost wanted to save that block. That was
Aaron
beautiful.
Gilliam,
Stretched out.
the DB makes the blocks. Will stay 41-0 with 8:09 to go. Wow.
Instead, we'll watch our touchdown run.
That'll work. He even take a hit. Yeah, he took one hit and just said, all right.
Yeah, that was nice. That was smooth. Oh man. All right, 41-0, 8 minutes left. It's a good place to be. I haven't shown the Southside Christian cheerleaders as well.
Sorry, me and Coach Brown are exchanging wordless conversation over here.
Excellent.
We're doing what we do best.
All right, I guess you can't call an onside kick when it's 41-0.
You can't call it when they're at midfield, Jeff, when they're ready to jump on it right when you kick it. It only works. Our onside kicks only work when they're not ready for it. I like the effort, though. Jeff is really making an effort to get as many onside kicks as possible.
Yeah.
Oh, Grant Hill. For another kickoff today, we'll see where he boots it, and he pooches this one up near to the 15-yard line, takes a bounce, and looks like it is taken in by the Sabres to around the 15, bounces up to the 20, still trudging his way to the past the 25, up near the Sabre 27 is where he's cut down. Nice return from Nick Fortuna. He gets all the way to the Sabre 28-yard line before Cabanis takes him down.
Yeah, the other kick that I'd like to see right there is the line drive where you just kick the middle of the ball and it just like never goes up more than like 10 feet in the air.
Well, you know what? I love, remember the Oregon play against Ohio State where they just kicked it right into the lineman of Ohio State and bounced right? That's what I want to see.
Take it as hard as you can right at the people in front of you.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's great.
First and 10 on their own 28, middle of the field for the Sabres in the gun. They'll hand it straight ahead to one of the two running backs. It gets a pickup of around 3. I unfortunately have to pay attention to which one they are. They look the exact same. I think it is Fortuna on the carry, and yes, it is. Pickup of around 3 for Fortuna. 4, actually, up to the 32-yard line. So 2nd and 6 for Southside Christian. 7:30 to go in this one. Falcons up 41-0. Now 2nd and 6 on their own 32. Middle of the hashes, hand up the middle to Fortuna. Burst of speed, wide open hole, who spins forward right around first down markage. They do give him a pickup of 8 and a first down. Spun down and dropped by, I believe, Monty Lafitte. Or no, Jack Long. I'm gonna get those two mixed up all night, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
Now so I can go home and fight. So I can go home and figure it out.
That's all right. When I get home, I'll just dub the voices.
That's what I love to hear.
That's no problem.
1st and 10, Sabres on their own 40. Going from right to left, under 7 to go, and now a timeout called by Southside Christian. Well, Southside Christian, you know, we can look at them a little bit after this game. They have a bye week pretty early in the season before they play Saluda in a couple weeks at Saluda. Andrews of North Carolina in the 5A school, Carolina Forest, who's ranked in the top 15. Then they start going towards region play. The Falcons will travel to Lawrence before welcoming home the #1 team in 4A, South Point, in a couple weeks.
Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna play some background music for us, inspiring background music. All right. So wait, what'd you say? So we have Lawrence and then South Point.
Lawrence and then South Point. You got Lawrence, and then the region play hits home. South Point. You know, we tail our region, unlike South Point, who's got, as you said, Northwestern, Flora, Camden. We actually spread our region out a little bit, so we go South Point, then York, Lancaster, R&E, Dreer, bye week, then Camden.
Okay.
So we're a little more spread out in South Point. We'll have to actually check in some updates.
Yeah.
See what some other teams are doing.
All right. Music off.
The Coach Brown request for Dutch Fork Ridgeview in a second. 1st and 10 for the Sabres. And off to Fortuna, running right all the way. Now he'll cut it back straight ahead and right in to Williams, who tackles him on the play. The defensive lineman stops Fortuna after a pickup of 1.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I want to hear Dutch Fork Ridgeview too.
Do too. You're preacher talking to the choir. Yeah, this is a very good Dutch Fork team as well, so we'll see how... they give a pickup of 2 on the play. Wow, I didn't think he got there, but... Under 6:30 to go. Got to take some gas off this one. Freed option now. Bright running into the left side. Gets hammered after a pickup of maybe 1, or got back to the line of scrimmage. KD Daniels, Nasir Walker. It's 21 all right.
Wow.
21 all right now.
21 all. Wow.
I meant to turn it. I don't know where that is. That
I guess they're probably about the same distance into the green.
I'm not sure. I would assume so. I'm checking some scores now. We're gonna have some fun. Under 6 minutes to go here at Southside Christian. Camden is beating Hartsville 34-31 right now at Hartsville. It's a top 10 matchup in 4A. 3rd and 8 for the Sabres, and now timeout. Oh no, they're gonna say bump the play clock up.
Wait, no?
No, no.
Well, they indicated timeout. I guess it is timeout.
I think they wanted to bump the play clock up. I'm not sure. South Point and West Charlotte 7-7 contest. West Charlotte is actually the former school of DJ Johnson. Yeah, the verse against South Point will come to Columbia very soon. They have some skin in the game, so I'll check the Irmo score as well as they welcome in Butler from North Carolina, and shocker, 35-7 Irmo.
All right, we're gonna mute because of this song.
A couple other updates as well. York beating Union right now 21-20, and South Florence is trailing Northwestern 35-21. 3rd and 8 for the Sabres. Hand off to the left side. After the read option, we'll just go right into Jack Long, who shoves him back. I believe that was Rose, the running back, trying to fight forward, and no, it was Fortuna yet again.
Yeah, interesting. Northwestern beating them. Because Northwestern plays South Point next week, I believe.
Yeah, South Point's got a rough stretch of at Northwestern, at Flora, but then I believe you're at Camden or home against Camden.
Camden.
At Camden, jeez. So Batet, the deep man for the Falcons. It's really fun how the Falcons can pretty much just put as many deep men back there to return punts. Under 5 minutes here to go. It will be, again, Buhner setting up, and he will line drive this one. And Batet says no dice, 25, 15, 10. It rolls inside the 10. What a punt from Buhner. He's having a great game today. They say it went out of bounds at the 10-yard line of the Falcons.
All right, let's see
Jeff,
one more nice drive.
Let's see, let's put some more points on the board and then the night off on a good one. Jeff and I will hopefully be in Lawrence next week, of course.
Yeah, up to them.
Have to let us stream. And then we start region play. We'll be back at Memorial in 2 weeks against the Stallions of South Point. It'll be a fun one. Southside Christian will fall to 0-3, Flora 3-0, one of the top 5 teams in 4A, top 10 in state if you look at Max Preps, continuing a strong start. And it will be a new quarterback, Jeff.
Oh, Riggs out there?
Scott.
All right.
Will step into the driver's seat here for AC Flora. Looks like Simmons will be the back for him. Falcons running some players on and off, 1st and 10 at their own 10. Riggs gets the snap, he's running it left. The athlete, everybody pulling in front of him, tries to cut it back, and Southside Christian has none of it. Tackle for a loss of around 2 on the play to the 8. Riggs could not escape. Northwestern going to beat South Florence, it looks like 52-35. 52-35? 8:15 left, yeah.
8:15.
Yeah, they're almost, it's driving down. Yeah, Riggs is an athlete for those who have not watched JV. Very fast, very young. We'll see if the quarterback has anything up his sleeve. 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. We'll hand off to Simmons. No play action over the middle. Intercepted, and that will go all the way back to the house. Looking for a receiver, never turned his head. Southside Christian instead gets their hands on the ball, and it's a pick 6 for Keldon Rona. Intended target was Joel Johnson, the tight end. Never got his head around, and Rona did. The safety steps in front and takes it for 6.
Oh, we don't have a team out there.
No, we don't. The Skeleton Crews, I don't know if that's even 11. So 41-6, exactly 4 minutes to go in this one. It'll be extra point kicking duties for Southside Christian, and up and good.
Oh? No.
No,
pulled
it is no good.
Wow.
Jack Campbell misses the PAT.
Yeah, that was kind of unfortunate for him because I think they were looking at the play clock. The officials were not considering the play clock because they were trying to get it reset. So I think the kicker was thinking he had to rush it. So.
You know.
If you rush it, you tend to pull it.
I'm glad to see Keldon Rona's not hurt. You know, he was the first player that really came off gingerly earlier this game with an ankle injury.
Yeah.
Glad to see that was just a stinger, and he's back out there. But tough play for Riggs. It seemed, you know, not on the same page with his tight end.
Yeah. Cool. Well, it's a learning point. Yeah.
So you got another drive to lock in and see what you can do.
Yeah.
It's always a good experience, no matter what happens, you know, because it wasn't the result Riggs was looking for, but he'll be all right.
Yeah.
Campbell will boot this one deep. Second kickoff. Well, he might. We'll see. With Charlie Scott last time, fair card to the 20 to begin the game. Not blowing this one in. Not sure what they're waiting on.
He's trying to pick a spot, I think. Might be onside kick. Okay.
Well, the young freshman might try the onside. I mean, why not? And he'll pooch this one back to the far side of the 25. Fair caught. Catch is made by Mac Huey at the 24-yard line for the Falcons. They'll actually give him the 25. That's where the Falcons will go yet again.
Are they? Oh, they're out of timeouts. Oh, that's right, because they called two like really quick, didn't they?
Yeah. So 25 is where the Falcons will go. I'm hoping Riggs will get another crack at the offense.
25-yard line. First down, AC Flora.
Looks like it will be Riggs yet again. Pistol formation, Simmons right behind him. First and 10 for Riggs Scott. Of course, the brother of the Citadel baseball commit, Charlie Scott. Excuse me, Charlie Scott. Goodness gracious, Charlie Scott.
There you go, third time's a charm.
Third time's a charm. Stretch play to the left side. Simmons finds a hole to the left, bouncing outside, trying to angle his way to the 30, but he gets tattooed at the Falcon 27. Pickup of 2 for Simmons.
Simmons on the carry for AC Flora. Stopped by Richie Maxwell.
So Richie Maxwell on the stop, pickup of actually only give him a yard. I swear they give him more and then they take him away. How dare they do that? So second and 9. No rush for AC Flora. Riggs in the gun with Simmons on his right hip, on the left hash. Going from left to right, loading the box is Southside Christian. Riggs, high snap, gets it down, hands off to Simmons, up his gun. He's got some space, green grass, angling to the 35, bursts speed to the 40, trying to shake off a tackler, still keeping the ball past midfield, shakes off a rip and goes finally down at the 45.
Another 15 maybe?
Here's another 15. Jalen Simmons, a powerful run from the LR transfer.
Oh, well, huh. Says the flag, but it's not where the helmet was ripped off.
29-yard run for Simmons.
Personal foul. Yeah, it is.
You just gotta try to get in the area. I mean, well.
It was just like there were two officials right there.
Yeah, it looked like Southside Christian was trying to rip the ball out from Simmons instead of tackling him. That gave Simmons an extra 15 yards on the carry, 25-yard pickup and a first down for AC Flora. You add on then 15 more yards, and the Falcons are set up at the 30 of the Sabres. Simmons showing that aggressive run style he's known for here. 2:40 to go between the hashes. Falcons on the Sabre 30, going from left to right. Riggs in the backfield gets the snap, hands it off straight up the gut. Gonna be Quan Williams trying to stretch his way outside, shakes off one tackler, still fighting in the backfield, and then finally gets driven back at the Sabre 35. Tackle for a loss on the play.
Yeah, I'd like to see us let Riggs roll out and look for somebody downfield.
I wouldn't hate that.
Yeah. Because when he does that, it's when he's the most dangerous.
It's now second and 15. Quan's still in there with 2 minutes to go. See if they let Riggs take a downfield shot. Cover 0 for the Sabres, and looks like maybe some movement up front before the snap. Well, Quan's pointing to the other side, and they're saying no. False start on the Falcons. Well, Jeff and I have a long trip back home.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get home right around midnight is what it's looking like. Maybe a little later.
Yeah.
Probably a little later.
I'm fast.
We gotta unpack.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta pack up.
And get to QT.
Yeah, QT, pack up everything. It's gonna be about, we probably won't get out of here till at least 10:15, 10:30. Yeah. Second and 20. Riggs handoff right up the gut to Williams, who tries to fight for it, but he's wrapped up on his ankles and then has to fall forward. Maybe a loss of 1 on the play.
Stopped by Ben Bobo.
So 3rd and 21.
You know what to do. If you got those bells, ring them. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 21. Falcons on the 41 of Southside Christian. See if they'll let Riggs air this one out. Between the hash and Riggs in the gun. Cover 0 for Southside Christian. Gets the snap. He's rolling out to the right. Looking downfield now, throwing a flat on a dart, but it's dropped. Incomplete. Flag comes in late. Intended receiver was Parker Klosky.
Hold call.
Wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, Southside Christian was sending pressure, and Riggs threw a fastball. Klosky couldn't hang on. And they will back him up. So 3rd down and forever. 3rd down in the Lancaster Mile.
Yeah. Wait. Wait.
No,
They're
it's still 3rd down.
Are they accepting the penalty?
Correct.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Someone needs to know that.
Coach Brown's not there.
Nope, he's not.
3rd down.
There we go.
You know what to do. Get those bells and ring
How far is it? 20, 30, 34 yards?
down.
Lancaster Mile.
Lancaster, you mean the city of Red Roses?
I mean the city of Red Roses. Yes, I do, Jeff. Well, running clock. This may be the last play of the game. Unless Southside Christian, well, we could just run up the middle and knee it. Riggs will drop back, and flags will fly yet again. They really don't want to just run this play. It's a false start in the offense.
4th and 39. 3rd and 39.
Third in the country, 3rd in Lancaster Mile.
Lancaster Mile.
It's getting to the point where it's maybe a Hartsville Mile.
Get back to 3rd down. There we go.
3rd in Hartsville Mile.
Hartsville Mile.
I mean, we're getting to the point. We're back in Falcon territory. We need to get to the Sabre 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3rd and 39.
Oh, we got this.
I mean, hey, all I say is send Kendall on a go route and see what happens. Usually good things do.
Nope.
Oh, well, we're just gonna let this one run out.
All right.
Cool.
That's also a good plan.
That one works as well. Falcons win 41-6 here against Southside Christian. Improved to 3-0. Sabres fall to 0-3. Successful day for the Falcons in the upstate.
Yeah. It's good. Good trip. Thank you to Southside Christian for letting us be out
Of
here.
course, it's a great stadium. Can't say this school's my favorite since I played them in a lot of sports.
It's your rival. Like, I
we
was
were-
like,
we
what's
were-
wrong? No.
We were rivals back in my day,
That's
but
pretty cool. They have a great atmosphere here.
great atmosphere. Well, very fun. And Jeff was like, they tailgate here? What the heck? They do tailgate. Put on a pretty good one, too, I had to say so myself.
You see the lights still on the baseball field. They got their tables set up. The pregame dinner or whatever.
They were
out
ready.
on the baseball field.
They had a good one. So, well, Falcons back in action. Hopefully, Lawrence let us a stream. Hopefully, I can get my Kendall Birds and Zelba Nags and Josh Davis's and
your
Monty
Monty's,
Lafitte's
yeah.
and Jack Long's and Timothy Kotrakis' all in order.
Yeah. Nah, no problem.
That'll be good.
Awesome. All right. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for, yep.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, Roper Wensky,
Oh, yeah, well,
6,000 yard
over
receipt.
over
passer.
6,000. Yeah.
Potentially the leading passer in AC Florida history.
Maybe.
Maybe.
All right. And Scotty and I will be at Flora on Thursday, the home game against JV home game against Lawrence, and then hopefully Friday, Alex and I will be at Lawrence, but we'll see. All right. Thanks for watching.
Let's do it.